The ground is literally made of boiling lava, definitely not a spa day. Deep inside Hamilpus Mountain, things are about to get real intense. Agni, the fire dragon knight, charges across a narrow path with lava all around. Even Agni is feeling the heat, he needs a quick breather. It's so hot, Agni feels like his boots are about to become fondue. Agni's thinking, with all my fire resistance gear, and it's still burning my feet, if I slip, it's game over. Noobs don't stand a chance here, but he's got that winner's confidence, saying, I have a chance here. Meet Agni, officially ranked 31st in Korea, you know he means business. There's a legendary item hidden here, dropped only by the fire dragon in the secret dungeon. And there it is. The fire dragon itself, protecting the legendary fire dragon's heart. The blonde hero is freaking out because he found the ultimate fire item. Finally, his dreams are coming true. He spots a sketchy red door across a lava river and knows that's where his prize is. It's the legendary dragon's secret dungeon, danger level 9000. Our hero psychs himself up, but he's sweating bullets. This is way more intense than his last math test. He realizes he's actually about to fight a sleeping dragon. No pressure, right? But wait, there's just some random guy chilling under a blanket with a giant sword. Is this the boss fight? The blonde hero is confused. Shouldn't this person be a dragon, not a snoozing swordsman? The swordsman stretches like he's waking up from a nap, zero dragon energy here. The hero's brain implodes. Someone is actually sleeping in this lava-filled nightmare, and he can barely stand the heat. The mysterious swordsman sits up, totally unbothered, and demands, who the heck are you? This just got awkward. The fire dragon knight stands on a cliff, looking down at the mysterious guy lying in front of him. The knight starts freaking out, thinking, what's happening here? He tries to keep cool but notices the guy's crazy-looking glove and starts to sweat. He realizes the sleeping guy's gloves, accessories, and shoes are all legendary grade, or higher. The knight notes that the sleeping dude is totally defenseless. He's tempted, thinking, even if I take one of his items. He calms down, remembering it took him a secret map and an exclusive quest just to get here. This guy must be insanely strong to sleep by lava like it's a memory foam mattress. The knight notices, this dude has even higher fire resistance than me. Not a good mat. He's in disbelief. The guy's just sleeping and snoring, like he's in a 5-star hotel. The knight comes up with a genius plan. If I get the first attack, maybe I can win with my fire resistance. The dark-haired guy is trying to figure out who this mysterious challenger is, but he's certain he's not in the top 100 rankers. That means, he realizes something huge about his opponent. The blonde knight powers up his flaming sword, shouting that the other guy is actually an unofficial ranker. The knight tells himself, I mustn't let my guard down, preparing for a serious fight. The knight unleashes a crazy attack called Fire Dragon Charge, lighting up the whole place with a flaming dragon. The knight celebrates. He thinks his sneak attack was a total win, and he gets all kinds of system notifications. But suddenly, the dark-haired guy appears totally fine, casually wrapped in a blanket and dodging the fire like it's just Monday morning. The knight freaks out, shocked that his opponent dodged and realizing he must be awake. The dark-haired guy wakes up, a bunch of blue notifications popping off, and now he's got a blanket for great sleep in his inventory. And then, the game announces his new move, skill, Sleepwalking, has been activated. This is about to get hilarious. Brown-haired guy looks totally asleep in the middle of the fight, and everyone's freaking out like, is he really sleeping? But wait, he hasn't moved a muscle. Is he actually just napping through this duel? Suddenly, he launches himself at blonde knight dude with insane power while still looking half asleep. The blonde knight is shocked. He's like, what is this speed? As if he just saw a Wi-Fi speed test with fiber internet. The knight realizes it's a blink move and tries to guess where the attack will come from, but he's just swinging at air. He looks up, but nothing's there. He's panicking, totally clueless. Where is he then? Blonde knight's instincts are going wild. He knows if he gets hit, it's game over. The blonde pulls out the big guns shouting, Fire Dragon Scale Shield, as a massive glowing shield appears. Feeling confident, he brags about his ultimate defense item. There's no way anyone's breaking through this shield. But just as he's feeling safe, a chain weapon comes flying at him and he laughs. Ha, it's just a mere chain. But he might regret that real soon. The orange-haired warrior has a shocking realization. He knows something terrible is about to happen. He unleashes an insane attack, one that can't be dodged or blocked, literally cheating level stuff. But it totally backfires. The warrior is left coughing up blood, looking desperate. The dude in the red jacket stands unfazed, and the orange-haired guy is freaking out, questioning what kind of monster he's actually fighting. Boom. Red warning screens pop up. The warrior takes huge damage and gets stunned for 1 second. That's basically forever in anime time. You can feel the panic as the orange-haired guy mutters, damn it, while he's completely helpless. The two rivals face off, a split-second standoff that decides it all, just epic tension. A brutal clash erupts, silhouettes, sparks, and massive energy. This fight is straight out of my wildest challenges. The orange-haired warrior's eyes widen as he gets a fatal blow message, and now he's cursed with literal nightmares and pain. Suddenly, a giant, creepy monster appears behind him, and the stunned warrior freaks out, asking, what's this? This is a final boss moment if I've ever seen one. The knight is struggling, clutching his chest as darkness starts to take over and he mutters, You are K. The knight's eyes roll back in defeat and a harsh message pops up. He's dead and about to get kicked from the game. Zoom in on his eye. He can't believe he lost, and now he's hit with a 24-hour login penalty. The knight's last thought is pure disbelief, to think, I'd lose to a mere unofficial rancor. The knight dissolves into glowing ashes, his defeat looking dramatic, but, hey, at least it's shiny. His sword and bag of loot clatter to the ground. Finders keepers, am I right? The new guy with the red jacket steps up, staring at his surprise inheritance with no words, probably thinking, did I just get rich? Not wasting any time, the red jacket guy lies down with his loot, sword by his side. Winning is exhausting. Time flies. A few hours and he's still chilling, treating his victory like a nap break. The unofficial rancor finally wakes up, looking like he just snoozed through the best loot drop of his life. Hyunsung wakes up in the middle of nowhere, wondering how he managed to fall asleep again. He realizes his sleepwalking skill has kicked in, and finds something sparkly. Hyunsung apologizes to a defeated foe, but grabs a heroic-grade flame sword and a big pile of gold anyway. He's stoked that this loot will help with his living expenses. Who knew napping could be so profitable? Pumped, Hyunsung heads to Epic Red Doors, hyped about how awesome his class is. It's been a year and 4 months since Idea launched and we learn this guy is officially Hyunsung. Hyunsung sets his sights on slaying a fire dragon, dreaming of leveling up and finally becoming a big-time rancor, flexing his class descendant of Thanos. It's revealed Hyunsung's got a god rank class and a title that literally says, are you a legend? But I'm a god. He's ready for action, saying, shall we get going then? Hyunsung unleashes his true power, a glowing skull and cosmic effects showing just how OP he really is. We kick things off at this massive office building on a bright morning. Yeah, someone's definitely running late. The clock's ticking at 8:53, and assistant manager Lee's already getting called out for the time. Awkward apologies incoming. Hyunsung steps up, sweating it out, trying to cover for the caretaker who showed up late, classic office dodgeball. Department head Park is not having it. He throws shade at Hyunsung, asking if he'll quit if the caretaker resigns. That's harsh. Meanwhile in the open office, everyone's gossiping. It's not even 9 AM and Hyunsung is catching sympathy points. Dude can't catch a break. The co-workers wonder why department head Park is always on Hyunsung's case when Hyunsung is basically a model employee. The boss rants about his own elite background but still being stuck in the same spot for 10 years, while comparing himself to Hyunsung. Someone's a little salty. Hyunsung is apologizing, again. The guy is called diligent, hardworking, good-looking, and popular. Okay, who wouldn't be jealous? The boss fires back, blaming Hyunsung's lack of a university degree for his so-called poor social skills. Oof, that's a burn. Inside, Hyunsung's thinking he's already given 5 years to this company, but as a high school grad, his options are slim if he gets fired. Talk about pressure. The boss is acting all nice, but when he brought up my sick sister, I seriously wanted to punch him. I held myself back in that moment. Now I just try to laugh it off. I have to play along and thank him, but let's be real, I'm just his coffee fetching guy. I can't quit because I have to pay for my sister's hospital bills and, survive. At the coffee shop, yep, I'm picking up his fancy latte, not for myself, of course. I keep working this job for the paycheck, even if it's not the dream gig. I sigh because today's going to be exhausting, again. Honestly, sometimes I just want to walk out and never come back. Night falls, and I finally see my apartment building shining like a hope beacon. I walk in and announce, I'm home, because no matter what, it's my safe place. The hard-working caretaker arrives home and thanks the lady for her effort as she finishes up for the day. The lady apologizes for being late, promising to come early tomorrow, and has wished a safe trip home. At the house left by his parents, the brother enters, calling out for his sister Hyuna. The words on screen reveal that Hyuna and her brother live together in this house. Hyuna, in a wheelchair, greets her brother excitedly as he walks in. The narration explains that at 20, you're supposed to be living carefree, but that's not the reality here. Hyuna teases her brother about working overtime lately, and he asks her what she did today. The text reveals their tough past, losing their parents young and Hyuna needing to grow up fast because of her disability. Hyuna jokes about how she played games and read books since she can't move around much. Big brother asks about dinner, and Hyuna says she already ate, now it's his turn. The guy in a suit tells a girl in a wheelchair he'll come back after changing clothes, and she just says, okay. He leaves the room, looking totally worn out. He admits to himself, I don't make it obvious, but I'm very exhausted. Suddenly, we flash back to that day, 6 years ago. It's raining hard, and a car speeds down a deserted road. Inside the car, a family drives through the storm. Someone's wishing they'd been in that car instead. The young girl in the backseat stares forward, looking worried. Panic hits the girl's face as something terrifying happens ahead. The car crashes violently with a truck that swerved into their lane. He reveals the heartbreaking truth. His parents, who were sitting in the front, died instantly. Hyuna survived the accident, but she's sitting alone in the hospital room, looking out into the night. She feels totally responsible, because she asked their parents to go out for dinner that fateful night. Even though Hyuna's brain wasn't hurt, she mysteriously can't use her legs at all. It's been 6 years since the accident, but Hyuna is still struggling, tears rolling down her face as someone enters the room. Hyuna was only 14 and saw her parents pass away right in front of her eyes. No wonder her brother is heartbroken. But recently, the doctor gave them amazing news. Hyuna's health is finally getting better. Her brother explains how Hyuna blamed herself every single day and couldn't even talk properly, but she apologized anyway. Now, Hyuna manages a genuine smile, and her brother is just relieved she can laugh again. Hyuna catches her brother staring and smacks him with a pillow. What's with that weird gaze? Her brother is left sitting there, pillow to the face, like, you, classic sibling move. Hyuna nervously asks her brother if he's going to hit her, and things are already awkward. The story flashes to I think it's all thanks to that game. Big Brother and Hyuna stand side by side, looking like they're about to enter a reality show challenge together. We learned that on the doctor's orders, Hyuna started playing a virtual reality game last year. At first, Hyuna wasn't sure about the game, but once she got used to it, everything changed. Hyuna sits in a high-tech VR pod, asking if she really needs to play, while her brother reassures her it's doctor's orders. This game isn't just any game. It's like another Earth, way bigger than real life. The house winds down for the night, as Hyuna reminds her brother to get some sleep too. He checks in to see if she needs anything, but Hyuna says she's even more uncomfortable with him hovering. The brother proudly announces, I'm also all grown up now, but you know he still acts like a big kid. Hyuna's brother tells her to ring the bell if she needs anything, but she jokes that she could just use her smartphone. He grabs the door handle, getting ready to leave the room. He explains that when he bought Hyuna's gaming capsule, he actually got one for himself too. Even though it was really expensive, he doesn't regret it. He hops into his own gaming capsule, looking totally ready for adventure. Here's the twist: for every hour that passes in the real world, 5 hours go by inside the game. Talk about a life hack. This game's been around for over a year, but it's still going strong with tons of players. It's literally called the greatest game. But get this, he's probably the only person using a high-tech gaming capsule just to get more sleep instead of gaming. In real life, the guy struggles to sleep 4 to 5 hours, but in the capsule, he can rack up 20 to 25 hours of solid rest. Living the dream. He's so grateful for this invention, he'd bow to whoever created it because it's saving him from being totally overworked. Suddenly, a genius idea hits him. He realizes he could possibly make a ton of money just by playing the game. Idea is now more than just a simple game, it's an entire universe. As the top virtual game in the world, Idea is so huge that the company behind it is making insane profits. People are literally quitting their jobs just to play Idea for a living. This guy remembers playing Idea from the start, even though he wasn't exactly a pro back then. He could have gone pro in school, but his parents weren't on board with his gaming dreams. Now he puts his family first and lets go of the whole pro gamer idea. He decides to stop overthinking, log into Idea, and maybe sneak in a nap, classic multitasking. Hyunsung gets scanned in with fancy iris recognition. This game takes security to another level. The system asks the big question: will you start your connection to Idea? Hyunsung answers with confidence. He's ready for a new adventure. Our main character arrives in a village where newbies and their characters show up before the game tutorial, but he's literally the only one here. Suddenly, a guy is teleported in, probably not even sure if he's in a video game or an energy drink commercial. This inn looks like any other house, but for our hero, it's the one place where he can just chill and get used to this virtual world. He jumps onto the bed, living his dream life. This is it. Forget adventure, this man came for comfort. As he looks longingly out the window, he wishes he could sleep this well back in real life. Honestly, don't we all? The sun is setting, but our dude is just snoring away, dreaming about quitting, before he even started. The whole village at night, and the main character is still out cold. Bro's gaming experience is just sleep speedrunning. Suddenly, an alert pops up: you have slept for more than 10,000 hours in-game. That's like the Olympic gold of laziness. Boom. He unlocks a new class, Descendant of Thanatos, gets new skills and titles, all for supreme sleep skills. I need this power in real life. Even after his gamer sleep god evolution, he's still mumbling in his sleep about his boss. This guy's living the dream, literally. Our hero wakes up in a super chill village feeling like he just had the best sleep of his life. Hyunsung checks his invisible alarm clock and realizes he's seriously overslept, in style. He learns he got a solid 6 hours in the real world, but something's off, he can't log out. Suddenly, a bunch of blue pop-ups invade his bedroom and Hyunsung is like, what even is happening right now? The pop-ups keep piling on and Hyunsung is about to panic. He's literally drowning in notifications. He freaks out. Is this a class change? Bro is about to become a whole new person just by sleeping. Wait a minute, God rank? Hyunsung realizes he might be getting a top class upgrade. The system hits him with the facts. He slept for over 10,000 in-game hours. That's like the nap king of gaming. Hyunsung starts to connect the dots. Could this all be about his status? He opens up his stats and finds out he's now Descendant of Thanatos, a literal god class, and he's losing his mind. This guy is shocked. His stats in the game are way higher than they should be, and he has no clue why. Suddenly, the screen announces he's getting promoted to a god rank class called Descendant of Thanatos. He remembers hearing that you can make a fortune playing this game, and now he's seriously considering it. He tries to stay calm, thinking the first step is to log out and do some research. As he logs out, he sits back and realizes this game is way cooler than he expected. He wonders if being skilled enough could mean earning as much as a regular worker's yearly salary, and if you're god rank, the sky's the limit. He gets an idea, a risky one. Starting at a low level could be brutal. He ponders if he could survive by dipping into his savings to really go all in. He decides 2 months is all he needs to make it big. And just like that, he has his eureka moment. He's ready to change his life. Our challenge starts with a sizzling pan of scrambled eggs, because breakfast is serious business here. This guy is vibing and cooking at the same time, multitasking like a true champion. Close up on the chef. Look at that smirk. He knows he's crushing breakfast. His sister walks in and asks, "Oppa, are you making breakfast?" He's ready with a comeback and a question about the bathroom. She's instantly embarrassed. And no, this breakfast banter is heating up. The brother teases, "What are you gonna do if you have an accident?" She fires back, totally offended, "Do I look like a bedwetter to you?" He checks if she needs help getting to the bathroom, and she's like, "Just put me in my wheelchair." Teamwork makes the dream work. He helps Hyuna get settled in her wheelchair. She's got this, but wants her space. Hyuna brightening up like this is all thanks to Idea 2, flashing that wholesome progress. Sibling roast battle continues. He's laughing, she's embarrassed, and it's clear these two have the best family energy ever. Our main character is super grateful for this life-changing game. She gets encouragement from a friend who promises breakfast and tells her to take her time. The girl carefully moves her legs from the wheelchair, ready to start her daily challenge. With determination, she pushes herself to stand, showing effort and courage. She thinks to herself, "I can do this in the game, but if I practice more, I'll walk for real." She knows the doctor said muscle helps, too. Suddenly, her friend offers help, but she's quick to say, "No. I told you not to come in." The friendly guy laughs it off and says, "All right. Just ask if you need anything." She yells, "I get it already. I'll call if I need help. Don't come in unless I say so." This girl is fiercely independent. Secretly, she smiles and decides, "I'm going to keep this a secret until I can walk again." Meanwhile, in a whole different place, a stunned man opens a letter and finds out it's a resignation. Plot twist unlocked. This guy just walked into the office, looked his boss right in the eyes, and handed in his resignation letter with a smile. The boss starts freaking out, grilling him about why he's quitting, and hinting that yesterday was pretty wild. Meanwhile, the rest of the office is gossiping like crazy, saying it's amazing this guy lasted this long, and they're already dreading all the extra work. The boss tries to act like nothing happened and tells him to get back to his desk, even bringing up his little sister to guilt trip him. The boss is shocked, probably realizing he's losing his best worker. This is the face of instant regret, guys. The boss starts stammering, trying to pretend he cares, but our guy leans in and says he's grateful. With the coldest look ever, he tells his boss he hopes they never meet again. That's a power move. The boss is so stunned he can barely keep it together, might need to reboot his system. As he leaves, the office is buzzing. Hyunsung SSI's anger is legendary, and everyone thinks he's the bravest guy in the building. And right there, our guy feels like he's just won the lottery. Freedom never tasted so sweet. We're outside the Power PC zone, where the gaming legends are born and snacks mysteriously disappear. But plot twist, it's not actual money I've won. This story is about something way cooler. Our main character steps up to the entrance, determined, with that, "I am about to grind," energy. Turns out, I've just won a shot at earning money through a game. This is like winning the lottery, but you need actual skill. At the counter, he asks, "Do I have to pay in advance?" And the cashier breaks it down, capsules first, PC after. Budgeting in real life and in-game, nice. This whole chance depends on me, so no pressure, right? "I'll use a PC," he says, looking hyped. The cashier's ready for business, but I've got to be careful. One wrong move and I could end up with nothing but ramen for dinner. Capsules are on the right, normal PCs are on the left, and our guy is ready to study hard and game harder. He sits down, strategizing. The higher your level, the easier it is to earn money. With Korea's top player at level 350, he's targeting items between levels 100 and 200, the real cash cows. Hyunsung is super confused and has no idea what just happened. He finds a post online explaining that leveling up gets way harder after level 100, especially by rank. Hyunsung realizes rare classes need way more experience, and that god rank is the top. Basically, it takes 5 times longer to level up. He wonders if quitting was a mistake, but then thinks, hey, if it's 5 times harder, it must be 5 times stronger. The post basically says, if you know what you're doing, higher ranks turn you into an absolute beast. Hyunsung asks if he can use a gaming capsule right now, but the worker tells him he needs to pay first. He reminds himself, a god rank is definitely worth all the effort and the grind. Hyunsung checks his phone and asks for 9 hours in the capsule. Even though it's pricey, he's all in. He gets into the capsule, ready to start his next adventure, looking like he's entering a futuristic power nap challenge. The system scans his eyes and asks, "Player Hyunsung, are you ready to connect to Idea?" The hype is real. A bright morning in this medieval town, and something big is about to happen. Hyunsung is sitting on his bed, staring at floating screens. He's not sure what crazy skills he has, so he's not spending his points yet. Suddenly, Hyunsung learns his class, descendant of Thanatos, and wonders what kind of title that even is. Turns out, Thanatos is the god of death and sleep, literally the ultimate nap taker, and nobody could beat him. Hyunsung is super confused. His new godly ancestor sounds like a lazy troublemaker. He decides Thanatos is basically the punk of gods. Still, being linked to the god of death and sleep actually sounds pretty cool. Hyunsung checks his skills and, boom, he's already got 5 loaded up. His first ability, Thanatos' narcolepsy. The more he sleeps, the stronger his stats get. That might be the best skill ever. But wait, there's more, Thanatos' dreams. Good dreams score him even more points, which he can spend on powerful upgrades. This is about to get ridiculous. The DP store lets you instantly buy any skill or item, but you can only use it once per month. Our guy finds the DP store and freaks out. He can buy skills of every rarity, even legendary ones. He realizes whatever he buys is safe forever, even if he dies in battle. He scores a wild skill, Thanatos' somnambulism. Even asleep, he'll still shred monsters like a boss. Next, he grabs Thanatos' nightmares, letting him use any weapon and boost damage like he's in a cheat code. He also gets Sabbath of the Dead, letting him double damage on sleeping targets and basically declare people game over. Our main character counts up his new op powers. He's starting with 10, laughing that people will probably think he's hacking. Suddenly, the system pings Thanatos' narcolepsy has been activated. His eyes start to droop. He's super confused and barely awake. The final blow, he's told he's going to be forced to sleep, and it's totally out of his control. This guy wakes up and instantly freaks out. What the heck? Turns out, he's lying on a bed and some mysterious game rules pop up, telling him his character will stay in the game even if he disconnects. Someone shouts at him, "Hey, what are you lying down for?" And he realizes he's got 11 hours and 48 minutes until kickout time. He panics and yells, "I'm sleeping?" Like he just lost a challenge on my channel. Our main guy can't get a refund and just lost his money. He has exactly 12 minutes before his strange narcolepsy skill knocks him out. Walking out of the shop, he complains, "Why does my skill just make me sleep?" Now we're at Daeon Rehabilitation Hospital. Something serious is going on here. He confirms it's real narcolepsy, one epic nap, and he's out cold. Someone's bare feet are trembling on a therapy line. Looks like rehab time. A girl in a harness is bravely learning to walk again with help. The therapist says walking's tough, but there's hope. Her mind is improving. Professor Mina tells her to build muscle and thanks the supportive brother. The girl says her brother motivates her. She wants him to see her get better. The doctor asks when she'll tell her brother who paid the bills. The girl explains her brother thinks she's joking about gaming money. Doctor hands over coffee, jokes the brother must never watch TV. The girl grins, plotting to surprise her brother with her big secret. Excited, she says she'll send proof, but the doctor tells her not to. Suddenly, her brother calls, catching her totally off guard. The doctor laughs, imagining how shocked the brother will be. On the phone, her brother asks where she is and gets suspicious. She nervously assures him she'll walk a little more before heading back. Her brother tells her to be careful and offers to come pick her up. This girl insists she's not a kid while her professor finds them interesting. The wheelchair girl has to leave fast before her brother notices. She quickly calls her caretaker to hurry because her brother's home. The girl tells her caretaker to stick to their cover story. The professor enjoys her coffee, thinking those siblings are a real handful. A quick shot of the hospital building. Everyone's moving fast. The girl is all smiles and ready to go with her caretaker. Her brother greets her, tells the caretaker to take the day off. Brother encourages caretaker to rest, but the girl wonders if he's angry. The girl worries her brother knows she went to the hospital. What's he hiding? The guy carries the girl into her room, things already getting interesting. As a nurse leaves, the guy wheels the girl inside and says goodbye. Sitting together, he hesitates. She asks if there's something he wants to say. She thinks to herself, wondering why he quit his job so suddenly. He helps her get comfortable, while she wonders if something bad happened at work. He finally drops the bomb. He quit his job, leaving her shocked. Smiling, he tells her he'll start earning money with idea instead. She's stunned but excited. He quit his job to chase online money. She thinks that's the best decision ever and reveals she wanted to suggest it. The girl flexes. She's top 1000 on idea, earning enough to pay treatment fees. The girl wants to help with money, impressing the skeptical guy on the bed. The guy gives the girl a mischievous look and teases her statement. The girl awkwardly explains her game earnings. The guy shifts focus to fees. The guy gives the girl a gentle bop, and she yelps, "Ouch." Sitting on the bed, the guy admits he's amazed she worked secretly for him. She reveals she wanted to cover her own treatment fees because she cares. He says she worried for no reason, and jokes about being a pro gamer. The guy claims confidently he'll make the top 1000 in 3 months. He teases her for secretly paying fees and agrees to reveal his class if he fails. The guy grins and walks off, ready for the challenge as the girl insists he keep his word. Hyunsung is nervous he'll lose the bet because of his narcolepsy skill. At night, A mysterious egg-shaped idea device glows in his room. Hyunsung stares in awe and says, "Log in," to connect to idea. In a bright, empty village, Hyunsung decides it's finally time to leave. System message says Hyunsung slept 58 hours using the narcolepsy skill. Hyunsung checks his stats and realizes they increase even while sleeping. Hyunsung grins wide. This game hack feels seriously awesome to him. At village center, he stands before a massive tutorial gate, ready. Hyunsung remembers his dad's advice: the first step is always important. With determination, Hyunsung places his hand on the gate to begin. Would you let yourself get teleported into a crazy video game tutorial? Our guy says yes, and a glowing portal pops up in the village. Suddenly, he's standing in a swirling blue, high-tech dream world. Tutorial time. Step 1: pick a weapon, destroy scarecrows, and win a prize. He's already disappointed, realizing every tutorial is the exact same. Talk about anticlimactic. But then, so many weapons to choose from, it's like a magical flea market. He grabs a sword, channeling his inner gamer and ready for action. He's officially picked the beginner's sword. Legend says he's a sword master IRL. Our hero squares up, about to slice and dice his way through the test. With balanced stats and famous sword skills, he's ready to become an epic hybrid class. The hero grabs his sword, ready to crush the tutorial challenge. He sizes up the scarecrow, instantly judging it as super weak. The scarecrow appears with crazy stats, but our hero isn't impressed. A single blow and the scarecrow is down. Quest cleared in seconds. The scarecrow gets absolutely destroyed. Our hero barely broke a sweat. 4 reward messages pop up. Even our hero is confused by the bonus. The hero tries to understand his mysterious new titles, especially like a bystander. He realizes his stats have increased, and he can rank anonymously. A shocked girl yells, "Your god rank?" Her mind is absolutely blown. Our hero loves his new title. More experience, faster leveling, he's unstoppable. After checking out his epic titles, the player's ready to pick a village. Our hero realizes he's landed some seriously overpowered, god rank skills. He targets DHA Town, because it's dangerously close to an orc-filled village. On the map, he taps on DHA Town, the infamously hardest beginner place. Every server is a different continent. Korea is the most powerful one. Orcs here are level 30 to 40. Beginners usually don't stand a chance. He boldly declares, it's time to level like crazy. With few players daring to visit, he knows the best hunt spots are empty. Guard Hansen wonders why foreigners never visit. Even Guard Smith gets it. DHA Town appears peaceful, but our hero's about to shake things up. DHA Town's special monster is the acid slime, and it looks adorable. This slime doesn't play around. Its acid can melt your gear and hair. The guards worry about bigger threats, like an orc village nearby. Suddenly, a mysterious beam of light strikes in the heart of town. 2 guards totally freak out. Huh? That light is. The townspeople gather quickly, shouting, "A foreigner." It's a big deal. The newcomer looks around. Turns out, only NPCs live here, no other players. Everyone's disappointed. He's just a noob. Expectations instantly drop to 0. Even the guards are let down. He's a noob with barely any experience. The foreigner smiles confidently. "I came here because I knew." What a twist. The main guy asks the knight where monsters show up around here. The knight warns him about acid slimes but says they're risky. The 2 guards agree the guy seems inexperienced and kinda feel bad for him. One guard just says, "Tell me about it," like this always happens. Our hero breaks into a sprint. He's not backing down from a challenge. The guards yell after him. Acid slimes can melt hair with a cannon blast. Our main character looks surprised, but he's still determined. He dashes into the forest, sword ready for action like a real pro. Suddenly, an acid slime launches a powerful jet of green slime. Looking at the slime, he admits, "Yeah, this is tough for a newbie." Our hero spots a tiny green slime and wonders if that's the target. He dodges a fast attack, realizing that slime is no joke. With precise aim, he stabs the slime right in its core. Critical hit. The slime shatters, earning him a victory message. Suddenly, he learns about the mysterious orc village. Confident, the hero thinks this quest won't even be a challenge. He tells guards he wants to hunt orcs, confused by their reactions. The guard thinks our hero is crazy for wanting the orc village. He scores easy points by defeating the acid slime without breaking a sweat. Guards warn him not to rush, but our hero is ready for adventure. Our main guy gets handed a pile of coins and says, Thank you." 2 armored guards tell him not to give up and to try harder. The guards hand him coins, insisting he takes them, looking serious. The guards say he reminds them of family and tell him to use the cash wisely. Suddenly, he unlocks a rare title, Begging King. Talk about leveling up. The peaceful forest scene is the calm before our hero's next move. He nervously accepts his new title, Begging King, like it's a video game achievement. Walking away, he wonders why they treated him like a beggar but won't refuse free money. Smiling, he thinks he wouldn't mind if another monster appeared right now. He realizes he has to find the orc village himself, planning his next adventure. Our hero steps into a mysterious footprint and knows he's in the right spot. With a confident smirk, he spots exactly what he's looking for. Bingo! Out of nowhere, 2 red monsters show up, way scarier than expected. The red monsters freak out, screaming at the sight of our hero. Suddenly, a huge chunk of rock comes flying at crazy speed. The hero dodges and observes these monsters, realizing they're fast but sloppy. One monster takes a big hit, definitely not a dental appointment. System notification. The hero scores 1 DP with an epic move. The hero charges and lands another hit, making the monster see stars. Double KO. The screen bursts with level up after every hit, absolute beast mode. The red monster takes a massive hit and green blood splashes everywhere. The main character gets a huge level up. Montage as the monster dissolves. He smirks, thinking how easy it is to gain levels here. 3 red orcs spot the human and shout, totally shocked. The main character thinks, this is doable even without skills. I'll sweep them off. Something lands hard on the ground, making a dramatic impact. The orcs panic, realizing yes, it really is just a human. The main character dives in, shouting about devouring all the experience points. The camera cuts to the sky and trees. Somebody's about to make a loud entrance. Meanwhile, a bored guard yawns, complaining about how nothing ever happens here. This peaceful village looks normal, but everything is about to go wild. 2 guards spot something that makes their eyes pop wide open. The guards patrol, joking about how boring their totally safe job is. Suddenly, the guards see something strange. Their peace is about to break. A red orc? Both guards leap into action, ready for trouble. Instead of an orc, a mysterious guy casually strolls out of the forest. The smiling guy just says hello like nothing weird happened at all. The guards scold him, thinking he ran from danger and barely survived. Our mystery guy wants to sell something, totally ignoring their complaints. He dumps a mountain of red orc hides, blowing the guards' minds instantly. The main character asks knights where he can sell a big pile of loot. He walks into the general goods store and is greeted with a warm welcome. The guards are shocked, saying the main guy is actually a pro. The knights realize they forgot to ask for their share of the money. Inside, our hero tells the shopkeeper he wants to sell his goods. The shopkeeper freaks out. Did this guy really hunt a red orc? Our main guy casually says he killed around 50 but they're just common items. The shopkeeper is blown away, offers 150 gold for hides, teeth, and bones. Shopkeeper says he doesn't have enough gold but adds a little bonus. The main character is shocked by this unexpected bonus, jackpot moment. This guy just earned 15,001 in 30 minutes with gold. Wait, could I make more money than my regular job doing this? Main character thanks the shopkeeper, gets invited back like a true VIP customer. Decides to grind experience first, but money is just too tempting now. He realizes he can get rich even selling regular, boring items. Hypes himself up, time to go all in on monster hunting for cash. The 2 guards are shocked, he's way faster and stronger than both of them. One guard wonders how obsessed this guy is with hunting red orcs. Our hero grins, if they think I'm op, they won't want refunds. Genius, he bolts off into the wild, can't spell hustle without you and speed. The swordsman unleashes a huge energy slash, dodging an epic attack. He faces a furious red orc, striking with determination and skill. Our hero speeds forward, sword glowing, ready for the next challenge. He lands a powerful blow, making the monster let out a scream. The red orc warrior falls, and the system announces the swordsman's victory. He sheaths his sword, complaining that this place is just too easy now. He's been grinding for 10 hours, but the loot just keeps getting worse. Realizing he's nowhere near the level cap, he pushes himself, no slacking. Checking his menu, he decides he needs stronger monsters for real progress. He searches for the boss area, knowing he'll need an awesome attack skill. Hyunsung checks his stats and sees he has a whopping 140 points left. He's got good strength and speed, but realizes he needs more MP. He decides to invest his points in intelligence to boost his magic. Hyunsung looks at his level 19 stats and plans out his next move. A wild DP store appears, summoning Hyunsung to make his epic choices. Save the best for last, Hyunsung goes for the items section first. He wonders if he should try out a normal rank item for 1 DP. A message says items are random and you must wait 30 days to buy again. He gets confirmation. He's pulling a normal grade item, deposited straight to inventory. The suspense ends as a glowing box materializes from the machine just for Hyunsung. Our main guy has gambling points, aiming for a rare item next. He pulls a normal steel dagger and looks pretty underwhelmed. The system teases, you're about to get a rare grade item. Lucky, he scores a top-level rare item and feels the pressure. Now the system's hinting at a unique grade item. This is getting intense. He prays for something awesome from the unique grade, no more wasted time. Big shock on his face. Did he get something wild or just weird? It's a bloodstone ring. This ring can boost stamina. Not bad. He's hoping heroic grade will finally give him something really worth bragging about. But he pulls a stick? Even he can't believe his bad luck. He yells, God, staffs are useless. But check out Isla's broken stick. The screen pops up. You will be pulling a heroic grade item. Our guy hopes for something big, then notices something strange pop up. It's Iris's failed product 1. Sounds lame, but the bonuses are wild. Suddenly, he gets hyped. Finally, the legendary grade item is about to drop. He looks at the meh item. guessing it's for a random quest later. The notifications roll in, telling him a legendary grade item is coming. He's like, why can't I get gear I can actually use now? He stands there, completely confused, hands up like he's got nothing. Then, the legendary drop is just a mysterious egg with secret powers. The main guy realizes gambling for a cheat skill is risky business. He opens up the DP store, ready to spend for skills. Suddenly, he's ambushed by an angry red monster. Skills are super pricey, but owning any skill is totally worth it. The red monster yells, "Human, die," but our guy looks calm. He pulls a normal grade skill. A totally random ability is on the line. The hero finds out that his next skill pull could be rare. He activates a cool-looking terminal, hoping for some insane loot. Yes, he's pulling a rare grade skill this time, fingers crossed. Boom, he unlocks a running skill. Now he's 10% faster than before. Our main guy decides to start with a normal skill pull. Suddenly, he learns he's getting a unique grade, random skill next. He scores the magic bullet fire, his first epic attack skill. With a sly smile, he's ready to pull his next skill, heroic. Berserker's song appears. Basically, go crazy and swing at everything. He's told he's about to get a heroic grade, random skill now. He's so disappointed by his new aggro skill, but hopes legendary is better. Siren's seduction drops, mesmerizing every guy and beast in 100 meters. Jackpot. He learns a legendary grade skill is about to drop, his eyes widen. Our hero is stoked, it's an area of effect skill, time to win. Our hero just unlocked Reaper's Chains, an insanely overpowered legendary skill. He's pumped, finally getting a skill that actually feels worth it. Meanwhile, a team in a control room is glued to his every move. Their serious boss stands watching, arms folded, plotting his next big reaction. The team panics as the guy in the suit finds something shocking. Team leader Joe Minwoo can't believe someone actually beat the impossible challenge. Joe Minwoo wonders why the developers made something so wild. Geniuses, am I right? The team debates what to do, deciding to watch this player extra closely. Joe Minwoo freaks out, totally stressed that someone reached god rank and chose this town. He tries to rationalize it, thinking the player just wants massive level ups. Joe Minwoo explodes, while his teammate jokes about reporting him for workplace bullying. Suddenly, their colleague shouts, Lee Hyunsung has opened the DP store, big news alert. Joe Minwoo loses it, now yelling that Lee Hyunsung is finally using the store. Close up, Joe Minwoo realizes if Lee has this much control, things are about to get crazy. A man watches as a red monster sends someone flying. He says, it's unsettling. No matter your skills, without control, your class is basically useless. But this monster user is insane. He's moving with next level precision. He's in the 0.1% elite. That skill is beyond rare. His control is so special, he could be a VIP on any list. Why did this super talented guy only start playing now? Suspicious timing. In the control room, a guy dreams about tweaking DP store probability rates. Turns out, artificial intelligence runs everything here, even controlling the odds. Not even the actual developers can change the probability rates. It's all AI protected. The only thing left for us to do now is wait and see what happens next. Our main guy tries to pray but only gets a useless stick and feels defeated. This suit-wearing dude laughs at the main guy's bad luck with the staff. Suit guy thinks his prayers worked for once, but something feels off now. Suddenly, the suit guy freaks out. Something appeared that shouldn't have. An ominous, failed product called Iris's failed product appears, looking super important. Now the Iris quest belongs to the main character. Suit guy tries to calm down. Suit guy just hopes a more useless staff will show up in the legendary grade. Instead, a mysterious legendary egg shows up. No one knows what it does. Two guys at control panels stare at the egg, totally clueless what it is. Suit guy decides to ask the dev team, because even he's got no idea what's happening. This guy is desperately hoping his rival gets a totally useless skill. He's sweating bullets, praying for any skill except an attack one. The skill revealed is Siren's seduction. Pretty weird, honestly, kinda awkward. He laughs, convinced his rival can't kill monsters without attack skills. Suddenly he shouts, jackpot. Something legendary must have come up. The legendary, Reaper's Chains, skill appears. He's absolutely stunned. Realizing it's the best area of effect skill, he can't believe his luck. He's still drooling. Literally, everyone's amazed. Clearing that orc village looks easy now. He's hyped, predicting the red orc boss will reveal an epic hidden dungeon. He leaves to tell the higher-ups, while others wish they'd treated him better. Once a month, I buy legendary skills from the insane DP store. Managing DP is tough, but my character grinds for me while I nap. I really love having a god rank class. Quitting my job was genius. Back at my old company, I had to handle so much stress. Now, I'm making 100,000 won in less than 3 hours. If I make this much, imagine Hyuna at level 331. My sister Hyuna is way ahead, but she's still my little sister. I want to help Hyuna save money. Older brother pride, activating. Let's hit level 300 in just 3 months. Challenge accepted. Time to go crush the boss. Wish me luck, everybody. We spot a terrifying warning skulls on spikes and a tattered red flag. The sign reveals this place is called the Red Orc Village, not a vacation spot. Our hero hides in the bushes, searching for the boss monster but sees nothing. Suddenly, a huge red orc shaman shows up, looking way too elite for comfort. Our hero realizes there are 2 elite shamans. This quest just got a lot harder. He decides he'll have to handle the minions first if he wants to survive. Time for some magic. He activates an ability called Siren Seduction, beginner style. The orc minions are totally distracted. Their faces say, "We're about to get wrecked." A dazzling mermaid appears, singing an epic spell. The orcs are super confused. The main character is hyped, thinking, this effect is freaking awesome. The orc gang spots our main guy and they look absolutely bonkers. The orcs charge toward him, ready to make some serious noise. Their big boss, Red Orc hero Kurik, rushes in with a giant axe. Our hero recognizes Kurik as the leader. It's about to get real. The entire orc squad chases our hero, Kurik shouting and looking furious. Zoom in on our hero's determined face. He's locked in and focused. Chains of magic shoot out around our hero, trapping the orcs in one move. The orcs are totally stunned as magic chains wrap them up from everywhere. Level up. Messages explode. Our hero gains serious XP from this battle. He stands amazed, realizing he just scored a massive level up. Our hero just defeated the Red Orc hero Kurik and is stunned. He scores epic loot, titles, and even a secret treasure map. The hero can't believe all these insane rewards. Wow, that's crazy. Facing the loot pile, he's overwhelmed and wishes for an item collecting skill. The hunting ground hasn't changed, skulls, flags, and it feels deserted today. No monsters have respawned at all. Is this place totally abandoned now? Suddenly, Kurik's secret map appears. Maybe there's something special about it. The map shows Kurik's dugout, a hidden dungeon near the Red Orc village. The monsters might respawn if he clears this hidden dungeon. Challenge accepted. The hero bravely enters the ominous Skull Cave, about to unlock a new adventure. Our hero finds a secret passage but thinks it's way too obvious. He heads down the stairs where elite monsters appear as regular monsters. He arrives at the entrance of a hidden dungeon, ready for adventure. Smiling, he hopes for crazy loot drops and massive leveling up. With determination, he yells, "Let's go." As the dungeon door opens, the dungeon welcomes him as the first discoverer. Double experience points, baby. He's hyped for the twofold bonus, but vengeful orc spirits start awakening. Our hero realizes normal attacks won't work well against these vengeful spirits. All he's got is magic bullet fire and Reaper's chains. This is going to be tough. An elite orc warrior spirit appears. He's pumped to test his skills. The hero slashes at the monster but realizes normal attacks are weaker. He fires off a powerful magic bullet attack straight at the enemy. The magic bullet lands a critical hit. Monster takes big damage this time. Our hero thinks, skill attacks always crit, but Thanos' nightmare won't trigger. The hero swings hard, sending waves through the ground and the monster. The green monster is furious, eyes glowing, looking more menacing than ever. The monster attacks screaming die, but the hero shoots another magic bullet. The hero analyzes, learning skill attacks are always critical. Monster's knee takes a hit. Monster strikes back hard, slamming the hero to the ground furiously. The hero is confident, saying he's cracked the monster's skills and can now counterattack. An orc screams in terror as it faces an epic defeat. The hero celebrates victory, shouting, "Whoa, look at all these experience points." The swordsman calculates he'll gain 5 levels clearing this entire dungeon. A woman in a wheelchair chats with her caretaker on a nice day. Caretaker smiles and asks, "Is it really that fun to play?" Girl laughs, says, "Of course. You should totally try it." She's convinced her brother's already high level thanks to his rare class. Suddenly, the girl sees something interesting at the bus stop ahead. She smiles, lost in thought, maybe remembering better days. She reflects, if not for the accident, I'd have a normal school life. She smiles, grateful for meeting awesome people while playing the game Idea. The guild chat goes wild as she tells them her brother joined Idea. She decides not to rush her brother, planning to wait until level 100. The scene shifts to a modern hospital building on a bright day. While doing rehab, her doctor jokes about them teaming up as siblings in the game. She explains skills are tough to get, but she's excited because of their bet. The doctor's surprised. Turns out the bet is reaching top 1000 in Idea. She admits it'll be impossible, but laughs mischievously anyway. Swinging in the rehab harness, she imagines what prize to ask for when she wins. The doctor playfully suggests playing Idea 2, offering help and asking about her brother. The sister promises to help her brother in exactly 3 months. A furious orc covered in fire and magic just says, "Okay." The main guy clears all mobs and plans to fight the boss. He checks his skills, aiming for a class upgrade at level 30. Hoping for a useful new skill, the main guy looks a bit nervous. He stares at a giant, ominous skull door, ready for the mini-boss. Smirking, he agrees to open the door, totally confident still. The creepy skull door glows blue as it slowly opens up. Danger! The orc shaman's vengeful spirit is awakening and summoning backup. The main guy panics as flaming orc warriors get summoned for battle. The orc warriors spot the human and scream, "Kill the intruder." The main character looks nervous, but tries to stay calm and smiling. The orc shaman's vengeful spirit charges up a huge buff spell. Main character realizes the orc warriors are getting even stronger from the buff. An orc charges, smashing the ground. Our hero dodges and stays focused. He plans to clear the orcs but save his best move for the boss. More buffed orcs appear, and the main character notices a fiery attack approaching. He dodges while realizing the shaman not only buffs but casts deadly spells. Eyeing the orc shaman's difficulty, he wonders what loot this fight will drop. Grinning, the hero decides, maybe I'll show my skills now. Our hero slices through a horde of orcs like he's mowing the lawn. The giant orc boss unleashes lightning powers and screams, "Kill him." The hero dodges lightning, realizing this orc can use both fire and lightning. He strategizes mid-fight, maybe I'll learn something for the boss battle. 5 minutes later, the orc spirits get vaporized. Yep, they're officially defeated. Our hero grins, noticing the boss is running out of magic juice. With a flashy move, he launches himself at the orcs, totally in beast mode. The final, creepiest orc boss stands tall, staring him down. The hero smirks, the only one left. He charges the boss, shouting, "As you." The orc is completely caught off guard. The orc shaman's spirit looks furious and super intimidating with those eyes. The hero just defeated the vengeful orc shaman's spirit in epic style. Instantly, our hero levels up and celebrates with a satisfied, "Nice." He surveys all the loot, but complains there's nothing actually useful here. At least he gained a level. Now he's eyeing the boss behind the big red door. Our hero dramatically faces off with the massive, ominous boss room door. Suddenly, a prompt asks if he wants to challenge the second basement floor. He realizes every floor has more monsters and even tougher boss rooms. Walking along the path, he thinks maybe he should have used his best attack sooner. He's frustrated, complaining about wasting time instead of crushing enemies faster. We're in the user management room, a high-tech control hub for the game. This is where they monitor players, accessed only through special capsules at HQ. The manager checks in, learning 5 real hours equals a whopping 25 in-game. One worker jokes about labor laws, but nope, they only count real-world time. The strict dude tells everyone to focus, or go complain to the higher-ups instead. He's losing his mind. Why worry about a single newbie after a whole year? The higher-ups appear virtually, but honestly, they couldn't care less about one player. The real issue? Team leader Min Yura is laser-focused on the newbie, Lee Hyunsung. The reason? Lee Hyunsung has an incredibly rare in-game class. He's got the Descendant of Thanatos class, way cooler than God tier, and totally unique. Team leader Min Yura made an impossible class, but someone actually got it. This guy's stressing. If Min Yura never made that class, none of this happens. Meet Min Yura. Her inventions are why the company is obsessed with her. Mr. Suit is sweating. He knows things just got real complicated. Control room guy asks if Hyunsung is back. Yup, he's speedrunning the hardest dungeon. They gossip about how Hyunsung fought the mini-boss without even using his best gear. Confidently, Mr. Suit bets Hyunsung's about to clear the boss with no problem. They predict Hyunsung is leveling up like crazy, about to hit level 33. Mr. Suit sweating again. Hyunsung must unlock that insane skill at level 30. Hyunsung destroys the game record, hitting level 30 in a day, a total game breaker. At level 30, things get way harder and require grinding big time. This next challenge is called the First Trial, and it's legendary. Hyunsung is about to face the first trial. How fast can he do it? The suits in control want Hyunsung to take forever and drop more loot. Hyunsung snagged rare loot, making him stronger, but not game-breaking, just speedy leveling. No reason to stop him. Let's relax and watch Hyunsung break the game. This guy suddenly remembers something epic and just explodes with laughter. Welcome to Paramountain, the toughest zone. No top player has reached here yet. Boom! A giant gets blasted right in the face with a massive beam. The battle at Paramountain rages on. Heroes dodge while the boss fires lasers. The armored knight and swordswoman prepare for battle against a daunting enemy. A giant one-eyed monster raises its fist, looking really mad. The monster's massive punch clashes with the swordswoman's blade, sparks fly everywhere. The Cyclops monster is shocked as its attack meets unexpected resistance. The swordswoman dodges just in time as the monster's fist slams down. The armored knight charges forward, ready to join the fight with full power. The knight lands a powerful blow, sending the Cyclops reeling backwards. The Cyclops roars in pain and anger, clearly not happy with the situation. The mage shouts, "Get ready for the shock." As electricity builds up, the swordswoman quickly yells, "Everyone, get back." As the action escalates, 3 heroes are rushing forward, determined to win this wild challenge. The red-haired mage steps to the edge, ready for something epic. She faces a massive Cyclops, boldly declaring, "Here I go." Power surges as she channels magic, rocks flying all around her. A giant boulder floats in the sky, the Cyclops looking up in shock. The red-haired mage smiles at the camera and simply says, "Gravity." She shouts, "Meteor," as a blazing explosion fills the whole arena. Suddenly, a massive explosion rocks the battlefield and sends flames everywhere. The whole squad is charging forward, looking like absolute legends, ready for action. 2 more heroes step in, getting pumped for the incoming battle. A determined blonde hero yells, "I'll save Sunny," and sprints ahead. The ground rips open, a swirling vortex appears, and things get wild. Our blonde hero dives fearlessly right into the middle of the chaos. She's thinking, Sunny's skill is strong, but the monster is probably just stunned. A game message pops up. Cyclops Lord Aptolican is stunned for 5 seconds. The Cyclops and our hero face off in a massive crater. Sunny's down but not out. The blonde hero commands, "Focus on him," as the team charges towards the Cyclops. The armored knight charges forward, bringing blazing energy with every strike. The spiky-haired guy leaps into action surrounded by a storm of purple power. 2 fierce warriors team up, arrow and fists flying, ready to unleash chaos. A massive impact shakes the battlefield, the ground utterly destroyed. The Cyclops Lord roars in defeat, totally outplayed by the heroes. System message appears. You have defeated the Cyclops Lord, Apotlican. Marvelous accomplishment. Bonus time. All of the party's stats increase by +10. Treasure mountain unlocked. Gold, loot, and more gold. This is raid heaven. The guildmaster, holding a rescued friend, thanks everyone in front of the treasure. The knight laughs, saying the guildmaster did most of the work anyway. Rin and Sunny are celebrating. Everyone agrees Rin totally carried that last adventure. I points out the tank and Rin took all the hits, and Kaiser just agrees. Kaiser says Rin did great but wonders why Heine didn't join the quest. The tank explains Heine missed out because she got sick and had to visit the hospital. Kaiser awkwardly admits he didn't know, and everyone reminds him to check facts before speaking. Rin remembers Heine wanted to invite her brother, but isn't he too low ranked to join? The team debates Heine's decision, but clearly, she knows the guild rules by heart. Even though it's a tiny guild, they act like they're top tier. Introducing the Legendary Heroes Guild, just 7 quirky members, including the mysterious Heine. Guild breakdown. Rin and Sunny are legendary, others are heroic and unique ranks. What a dream team. This guild only lets in unique ranked players, so barely anyone joins. It's a tiny elite guild, picking only the absolute best gamers. Hyuna's sister might get invited if her class is good enough. She just hit unique rank and is finally eligible to join the squad. She's only level 50, started a month ago, but already unique ranked. Everyone's shocked she hit level 50 in a month. Crazy skills. The team agrees she should join if the invite's genuine. Level 100 next. The group agrees together, though there's a little friendly arguing about it. If it's Hyuna's sister, everyone's all in. She's already healed up, too. She thanks everyone, but hints her main account can't log in now. Blonde Knight smiles and says, "Oh, to help your sister? Collecting items in this world is insanely difficult, trust me." Players create main and sub accounts, warriors fight, crafters collect loot. The group decides helping a sub account is more efficient than the main. 2 girls complain about having to hunt together, but they'll survive. Knight is relieved everyone is supportive. Teamwork makes the dream work. Knight offers to distribute the loot. Everyone celebrates like kids at Christmas. They argue over who gets the best loot, especially magician items. Classic. Mission complete. The team heads back to the guild to split the treasure. Knight says goodbye to the red-haired mage, promising to meet again. The blonde gamer is hyped to log in to her sub-account later. She tears a glowing scroll, remembering to meet Yoon at Rhea City. Our main guy just defeated Orc Spirits and scored some insane rewards. Standing before a giant red door, he's fired up. Let's go all out. He's surprised by another floor and plans to use his hard-earned DP. Feeling healthy and confident, he decides it's time to go inside. He boldly slaps his hand on the ominous red door. Danger alert. No logging out or teleporting until the boss gets wrecked. The game asks if he'll enter Carrick's room, and he's like, yes. He walks in and sees a huge, horned skull boss and just says, whoa. This guy just walked into a room 5 times bigger than before. He spots a gigantic, armored beast. This thing makes Shrek look tiny. He wonders if the monster is sleeping, but it definitely looks like an ogre to him. Our hero plans his attack strategy. No ultimate for phase 1, save it for later. The giant ogre starts to stir, one giant ear twitching. Suddenly, the monster wakes up with wild, furious eyes. The ogre roars so loud the dude literally shakes. Boss battle vibes are way too real. Our hero grips his sword tight. Ready or not, it's go time. The monster charges in, screaming, and our hero braces for insane action. But wait, the monster's vision starts to blur. Did our hero just get the upper hand? Our hero is freaking out. He can't keep his eyes open right now. He's about to fall asleep with a giant boss monster in his face. The game drops a bomb. Narcolepsy skill activated. He's forced to sleep. He tries to say something cool but instantly knocks out. Nap time. In the control room, everyone starts cheering like they just won the lottery. The supervisors joke there's no way he beats the boss sleepwalking. One team member says, but team leader, what if it actually works? He remembers the sleepwalking skill lets the character move just like the player. Realization hits. If his mechanics are copied, he might actually win this. The team leader grins mysteriously, never doubting the player's insane potential. The boss in the suit reveals he knew victory was guaranteed all along. The thoughtful man agrees, realizing this wild plan actually makes sense. Mr. Mysterious grins, and teases everyone that a surprise is coming soon. Tech Operator explains the boss fight's second phase vanished thanks to the player's new powers. Our hero faces a huge, terrifying monster and feels hope for the first time. Sword in hand, the protagonist charges forward like he's speedrunning for views. Just 20 minutes later, the monster is knocked off its feet in defeat. Victory pop-up: the hero defeated Carrick, the one who has lost his wisdom. The audience is stunned. One guy can barely believe how insane that takedown was. The analysts break it down: AI outperformed the player, but Hyunsung can catch up soon. With a sly grin, the mysterious man prepares to reveal a secret twist. The man in the suit admits to himself, that was impressive. Two suited men spot something odd on the screens and react with surprise. One shocked worker sees someone collapsed on the monitor and asks, what's going on? The sword guy is literally napping in a vault full of gold and loot. Is this guy actually sleeping through a treasure haul? Unbelievable. One man laughs, claiming this is exactly what he predicted. Another is totally confused. The team wonders why he isn't grabbing rare loot before it disappears. The grinning man says this outcome makes him feel way better, he totally called it. He explains the somnambulism skill only works for fights, then the user just crashes. After beating the hidden dungeon, everything resets and you're sent home. Items vanish after the boss is defeated. One guy is not impressed. Someone clenches his fist, clearly frustrated by the game's rules. Our hero wakes up groggy, sitting next to a high-tech gaming pod. He's super annoyed. This game literally puts him to sleep like narcolepsy. He tries to stay positive, calculating in-game gains during forced sleep. Suddenly, his phone rings and he looks over, confused. It's Jaewon calling him, but he has no idea why. The guys clink glasses, celebrating something with an epic toast. At a restaurant, Jaewon and our hero chat about how busy life's been. Jung Jaewon gets called out by his longtime friend for a big reveal. Jaewon drops a bomb. He's a president now. His friend is shocked. The congratulations roll in, and Jaewon explains his climb in the industry. Jaewon proudly says it's all about video editing, making those videos look awesome. His friend is surprised. Especially videos about ideas? Now we're getting curious. Jaewon repeats, videos about idea? Like it's the next big thing on YouTube. Jaewon says content about ideas is going global, even if live streaming is impossible. He explains top editors work for big companies, so others outsource editing. Thanks to outsourcing, Jaewon guarantees quality editing and edits like it's a battle. Jung Jaewon reveals his company is all about editing unique idea videos. The guy in glasses laughs while asking about metours and contracts. Hat guy explains they just opened, so contracts come tomorrow. Busy times ahead. Glasses guy flips the script, asking about Hat guy's real plan in life. Hat guy smiles, admitting glasses guy knows him a little too well. Over a full table, Hat guy simply says his big plan is idea. Glasses guy is shocked. Hat guy wants to make money playing idea. Glasses guy learns Hat guy started playing idea less than a day ago. Close up, Glasses guy is completely stunned by this crazy plan. Glasses guy cracks a grin, instantly asking, hey, what class did you get? Hat guy laughs, super impressed, bro, I knew you'd catch on quick. Our main guy just revealed he got a god rank. Insane start. His friend almost chokes on his drink. Yep, this is big news. Blue Jacket buddy literally can't believe what he's hearing. Mind blown at the table. The god rank guy asks, what level are you at right now? The other guy's like, around 30? And they realize it's not even been a day yet. Blue Jacket guy sweats it out, maybe around 8 hours? Bruh, that's wild. Suddenly, Blue Jacket bro wants to collab. Let's make videos together, bro. He reminds the cap guy, dude, you were pro material and got god rank. Then Blue Jacket drops, do you know how much MeTubers make per video? Cap guy hits him with the number, 10 million won. That's motivation. Two friends argue in a restaurant about how much YouTubers actually make. The guy in the hat flexes, one YouTuber made 100 million won monthly. Glasses guy looks shocked and demands, where is it? Like he won the lottery. Hat guy is super intense, asks for the contract, even brought his own pen. But first, a close-up on their delicious meal. Gotta fuel those business talks. Hat guy wants to know if there's anything to prepare for YouTube stardom. Glasses guy feels nervous about acting, but gets told skills matter more than persona. Hat guy throws a curveball, asks Glasses guy to manage his MeTube channel. Glasses guy can't believe it, and warns him, don't trust just anyone with this offer. Hat guy grins, I'd only trust you. We'll split everything 50-50, deal? One guy insists the other deserves way more than just half. Glasses guy is like, why can't you just say yes already? Cap guy reminds him, you gave up your tuition to help me out. Secretly, he's way more thankful than he can ever say out loud. Cap guy jokes, want me to just forget about your sacrifice? He insists, it's 50-50 or no epic video making partnership. Time to celebrate their deal. Let's raise a glass to friendship. Glasses guy remembers being bullied in middle school for his weight. Even then, Cap guy was the only friend who reached out to help. Glasses guy thinks, if it wasn't for you, I wouldn't be here. The guy in a suit invites his shy friend to get food together. Now in casual outfits, they hype each other up for round 2. The glasses guy plans to take half the winnings, but quickly changes his mind. Food is flying everywhere. These dudes are absolutely not eating normally. Our main guy checks out a giant blue orb in his room. He gets ready to plug a USB in, hoping to see some crazy footage. A futuristic menu pops up, blowing his mind. This isn't Windows XP. He taps on copy footage, probably hoping there's bonus content unlocked. Wild choices appear: acid slime, orc warriors, and a mysterious orc tomb. Confidently, our guy picks hidden dungeon, orc tomb, for the ultimate challenge. Hyunsung discovers a new feature and wonders what additional options means. He realizes, excitedly, that the system has extra secret functions. Hyunsung drafts an email to Jaewon attaching a file called Hidden Dungeon, Orc Tomb. The cursor hovers and then clicks on the giant send button. Night falls. Lights glow in a house. Someone inside is about to get a surprise. Inside, a guy with glasses notices something and pauses, towel still over his shoulders. His phone lights up. He's amazed at how diligent Hyunsung is with messages. The guy seems confused as he reads what? New mail, Mr. Ready for action. He sits at his computer eager to check out the email. Meanwhile, Hyunsung, now masked, thinks he underestimated his friend's acting skills. The guy with glasses gets excited about a mysterious mask idea. The main character jumps in, absolutely destroying monsters left and right. Our main character looks cool, taking out enemies like it's nothing. The monsters look tough, but this dude just slices through elite monsters. Glasses guy can't believe his eyes, says editing this would be pointless. There's literally nothing to cut, the main character is just too smooth. Glasses guy decides this is too easy, waits for a real challenge. He's pumped and shouts, let's see the boss. The boss appears, giant, armored, and seriously intimidating. Glasses guy's jaw drops. He's like, huh? As things get wild. The beast swings and the masked guy dodges like a ninja. The masked guy drops to his knees. Did he just fall asleep mid-fight? He wakes up with a mysterious mask. Something's changed about this dude. The beast gets cautious as our masked hero stands, sword drawn. The beast attacks, but the masked guy's control and movements seem way different. The masked guy's eyes glow red. His fighting style is next level now. Now he's super precise, nailing every weak spot on the beast. Earlier, he fought wild like a hunter, but now he's all calculated moves. Is he a chef, a gentleman? Nope, neither fits this epic fighting style. He fights exactly like a knight. Every single move is sharp and flawless. The masked fighter's knight style is so cool, it's actually terrifying. The gamer spots phase 2 starting and knows something wild is coming. The gamer looks shocked, like he just saw his search history exposed. Suddenly, a giant monster with wild tusks appears, ready for battle. Dark energy explodes around the monster, and the whole arena shakes. Gamer senses the evil vibes so hard, he might need a tinfoil hat. The knight stands calmly, while the monster wonders if he's stunned. Reaper's chains. Oh, this fight just got an upgrade. Chains burst from the knight's hand, like he's about to unleash chaos. The monster is chained up and can't move. Looks like game over. The giant beast is freaking out, eyes wide in absolute terror. The masked hero steps in, begging for help while things escalate. Chains snap and the hero slices, leaving the beast stunned and hurt. The masked guy dodges while the beast charges with wild, desperate energy. Tears stream down the beast's face, roaring out in pain and sadness. The beast howls in agony. Things go from bad to way worse. A shocked guy with glowing glasses just says, "That's crazy." Perfect summary. Our guy wakes up to a ton of missed messages. This cannot be good. Jaewon freaks out, demanding to know what insane thing just happened. The main character sits up in bed, staring at his phone, totally confused. He answers a call, both of them sounding like they barely woke up. Jaewon blames him for being up all night, real friendship goals. The main character asks if the video was bad, but gets called the best. Jaewon says the video even beats the #1 ranked player, legend status unlocked. The main character gets embarrassed, telling Jaewon to calm down with the compliments. Jaewon insists, still blown away, not taking no for an answer. The main character asks Jaewon to just upload the video if it's that good. Let's break the internet today. This guy will stay up all week to finish the epic video edit. He tells his coworker not to worry, he's got this handled. Sitting at his desk, he wishes his friend good luck and gets to work. The team chat blows up with excitement about their first big editing gig ever. Somebody gets a power breakfast ready and says thanks for the food. At the kitchen, a girl asks her brother for his secret class or at least his rank. He claims he had to be unique rank to quit his job, and she's shocked. The girl thinks he must be at least heroic rank, perfect for joining a guild. She recalls Rin Uni's sister leveling up like crazy and finds it super impressive. She asks her brother his level, but he just shrugs and guesses around 30. The guy casually says he's already level 30, leaving his friend shocked. She can't believe he hit level 30 in one day. She questions if he's for real, double checking when he started playing. She asks if he really changed classes at level 1, and he confirms. She thinks it's impossible, but admits he's leveling up way too fast. He says he's pretty good, but she points out rice on his face. The guy realizes he totally had rice stuck to his face the entire time. Now he's drowning in game messages, wondering when he'll finish reading them all. He gets hyped to see what loot he got from being the boss. He's smiling, dreaming about the awesome items he might score next. Our hero is confused, probably questioning reality for the 100th time today. Suddenly, he wonders if secret dungeon loot is secret from him too. He checks his inventory, there's nothing. Is this some kind of nightmare? A message appears, listing his crazy stat boosts from a long nap. Jackpot. He hears something weird, like a twist is about to drop. The game tells him the hidden dungeon is now just a normal dungeon. He's told to grab the loot fast, but he already beat the boss. Plot twist. The dungeon reset sent him straight to the nearest town. He lands hard in the town square, realizing he started here after logging in. Now he's worried he missed all the loot and checks his status in disbelief. Hyunsung checks his stats and plans to redistribute his points for upgrades. He unlocks a new god-level attack skill called Thanatos Nocturne. Hyunsung is hyped because the skill has no extra cost, totally perfect. But wait, there might be even rarer items in those secret dungeons. He starts to suspect he's missed a big opportunity, classic Mr. Beast twist. Suddenly, a creepy skull totem appears, cranking up the intensity. Hyunsung chases down a goblin, demanding a map to a hidden dungeon. Guards gossip as Hyunsung runs off, surprised he figured things out so fast. Hyunsung is shocked. The valuable loot he wanted is completely gone. Monsters scatter in the distance. Did Mr. Beast just scare an entire forest? Our main guy finds a secret passage and can't stop laughing about it. He flexes his luck, cracks up, and other players think he's super weird. Laughing so hard, he even scares off knights trying to get money from him. At least he didn't die. He's choosing to stay positive and grateful. Now he's wondering if it's finally time to use Iris's failed product. First things first. Let's check out these new stats before doing anything wild. He decides to equip the mysterious gadget to his sword, acting like a pro. We get the rundown. It's a legendary failed product with epic bonus powers. As soon as he equips it, things start breaking and he's freaking out. Boom, the sword powers up, glowing green, and our guy is just amazed. The only thing left is to decide where I'm going to hunt. The main character is pumped, swinging a sword and shouting, "Nice." He commands, "Search," while using a futuristic info screen like Iron Man. He grins, searching for a hunting ground for level 70 to 80 players. He finds a place called Rihai, and thinks it sounds better than DHA. With determination, he rips a magical scroll and says, "Let's go here." Then, someone is recruiting party members to hunt in the Crystal Cave and sell stuff for scrolls. A giant statue watches over people shouting, "We buy any item," and "Can anyone buy me a potion?" Adventurers are desperate, crying because they don't have transportation scrolls to escape. In Rihai City's central plaza, teams recruit level 75 rogue party members everywhere. Our main guy arrives and is shocked to see tons of people here. He thinks everyone should be grinding in the dungeons instead of hanging out. Suddenly, other players start begging him for transportation scrolls and to save them. He enters Lycan's cave but gets a message. You need at least 3 people. People are desperate, even offering to buy junk, just to get out of here. He gets denied entry, looks confused. Rules really don't care who you are. One guy shouts, looking for people to go to Lycan's cave with me. Someone reveals the truth. Everyone begging for scrolls are actually scammers. Mysterious feet step onto the scene, making things way more intense. Desperate now, our hero shouts louder, begging people to join his party. Rina, the hero guildmaster, faces a big problem right off the bat. She's shocked someone leveled up 8 times in one day, calling them greedy. Rina worries dungeons are too hard and debates recruiting a total newbie. Suddenly, Rina shouts, "I'm looking for people to go to Lycan's cave." She can't believe someone's actually recruiting for Lycan's cave. That's super rare. Rina hears someone yell back, offering to join her crazy Lycan's cave mission. Most high-level players have alts for hunting and practice, nothing more. The beginner guy begs, "Please," making Rina wonder if he's a secret pro. Rina is relieved. There's nobody else around to hear her embarrassing pitch. The newbie shouts, "Are you looking for party members for Lycan's cave too?" Rina gets excited and asks Hyunsung if he wants to join the party. Hyunsung quickly says he doesn't have any companions at all. Rina introduces herself and Hyunsung reveals his name with a smile. Rina explains her sister and she need one more to hunt. She apologizes for being too direct, but Hyunsung reassures her it's fine. Rina asks plainly if Hyunsung wants to hunt with them. Hyunsung wonders why, but realizes 3-person parties are required for dungeons. Rina privately notes Hyunsung's level is perfect, not a pro's alt account. Rina admits their levels are low, checking if Hyunsung is still interested. Rina invites Hyunsung to hunt since high-level dungeons need 3 people. Hyunsung apologizes for his low level, but suggests they hunt together. He wonders if he can keep up with Yoon's crazy hunting speed. Yoon is a speed-based dual-blade warrior, and she's super impatient. A message pops up. Yoon's younger sibling is texting about their group. Yoon chats, confirming they found someone and will meet at the cafe. Yoon says, "Let's go, Hyunsung." He asks if he can buy a sword first. Yoon points Hyunsung to the city's top smithy to buy his sword. Yoon thinks Hyunsung must also be a speed-based swordsman like her. Hyunsung bolts off so fast, Yoon is absolutely shocked by his speed. Hyunsung returns with the same gear. Yoon wonders if he found anything decent. Hyunsung grabbed a new sword, but it's nothing super special yet. This rare sword packs double the punch. Hyunsung's ready for level 120 monsters. Hyunsung and his friend get a lead. Someone's waiting for them at a nearby cafe. The squad heads straight to a fancy-looking cafe for their next meetup. Hyunsung walks in, instantly distracted by that amazing coffee smell. They spot Yoon. She looks young, but definitely ready for action. Yoon stands firm in her armor. Don't let her age fool you. Hyunsung's thinking if they're going to Lycan's cave, these two are definitely tough. Hyunsung introduces himself, ready to crush this quest together. Yoon finally introduces herself. She's quiet, but probably a total pro. The blonde knight is sipping from a straw, looking super chill right now. They're planning to hit the Lycan's cave and run dungeons as a group. The two girls claim they're low level but promise not to slow anyone down. Our guy says he's low level too, but admits the blonde is actually really confident. Guy thinks the sisters' personalities couldn't be more different, one's soft, one's savage. He smiles, thinking how he's waiting for a day to hunt with Yuna. He invites the sisters to the party, and they're pumped for their first dungeon run. A menu pops up. He gets invited to Rena's party. Of course, he hits accept. The sisters look surprised as the party formation screen appears above their heads. They discover Hyunsung is level 35. He laughs nervously. Level low was definitely a stretch. The girls are shocked at his level, thinking they'll have to carry him. The guy just laughs it off, totally unfazed by their reaction. The blonde girl realizes his speed doesn't match his supposedly low level. They suspect his class rank is way higher than his level indicates. She's surprised. His other stats are high too. Nothing adds up here. She suddenly realizes he might actually be a legendary ranked player. The two girls panic, asking each other what they should do now. The guy wonders if he messed up revealing his level, questioning everything. The girls decide it's fine and relax, ready to give this a chance. He confidently says he definitely has the skills to back up his plans. The team discusses confirming the guy's skills so they can finally relax. The main guy asks if he can film. Knights ask if he's a YouTuber. He smiles, saying he just started making videos and wants to film. He stands up and confidently tells the group, "Let's go." The guy is surprised, thinking they would leave immediately for the hunt. The blonde knights whisper he's new, but he seems skilled, so let's go. The main guy hesitates, admitting it's his first time in a hunting party. The knights explain they usually discuss dungeon monsters and features before entering. They agree to skip the briefing and head straight for the Lycan's cave. The main guy laughs, joking about skipping strategy and just going for it. The adventure starts in a bright forest with mountains looming in the distance. Our squad heads into Lycan's cave, ready for an epic challenge. The leader stops and asks, "Is everyone ready?" Team energy is hot. Suddenly, someone suggests Hyunsung should go first, definitely a party foul. Hyunsung's teammates want to see his skills before trusting him in battle. The leader calls out Yoon for being rude, but Yoon thinks they're just logical. Flashback time. Asking a new teammate to go first can really upset them. Hyunsung just shrugs and agrees, shocking everyone with his chill response. The knight says trust is key for hunting as a party, teamwork is everything. Hyunsung admits his level is low but promises to show what he can do. The blonde girl debates accepting a challenge, worried she'll disrespect his abilities. Warning: this dungeon hasn't been explored, and monsters here are supercharged. The squad enters the dungeon as the sign announces, Lycan's cave. Things just got serious. Bonus time. They get an awesome event buff for extra experience points. The main guy activates a third-person filming mode like he's streaming everything. A digital mask appears, transforming his face with a futuristic touch. A huge monster paw hits the ground. Whatever's coming, it isn't friendly. The girls question his mask. He says, "It's just my persona, guys." Masked up, he announces a quick warm-up. The girls look super confused. The masked hero faces off against a monstrous foe, ready to jump into battle. The monster charges at the masked guy, looking totally wild and dangerous. Masked guy sees the monster and is actually excited for a challenge. The monster leaps fast, but our hero just stares him down intensely. Now it's an epic showdown. Masked guy runs right at the beast with a sword. The two girls watching can't believe he's not dodging or even using his sword. The blonde girl worries the masked guy is about to get wrecked, but he slashes the monster in one sharp, unexpected move. The girls are completely shocked, like, that attack was so clean. Game notification pops up. He landed a critical strike, blowing everyone's minds. Masked guy realizes he can score crits without even aiming for vital points. The wolf monster sees the nightmare stack and instantly knows it's bad news. Masked guy unleashes Thanatos Nocturne with a super intense glare. Two armored girls look absolutely shocked at what's going down. Someone yells, "What's that?" As chaos energy fills the scene, purple energy blasts from the wolf monster's head like a bad hair day. The wolf monster starts disintegrating right in front of Masked guy's sword. Masked guy stands over the crumbling enemy like he just won the lottery. The wolf monster's face is melting away, and he is not loving it. Close up, the wolf monster's fierce red eyes fade as he totally loses. The system says Masked guy defeated the wolf and got epic bonus points. The blonde girls are shocked. How can someone pull off that move? She's zooming in, realizing this is his first move, and it's wild. The masked guy slices through the air with insane, perfect skill. The girls are shook. Is this for real? Who is that guy? Blonde girl wonders if she could ever get that good. No chance. She thinks, I must bring this guy into the hero guild, no questions. The masked guy calmly says, okay, confirming the power is his. He asks, now then, shall we start hunting? Things are about to pop off. He glances back, thinking, guess I flexed my skills a bit too much. Silent close-up. He knows he just blew everyone's minds. 3 lichens appear at the front, looking super intense and ready. The blonde realizes this masked guy's speed stats are just crazy high. Masked hero blazes forward, leaving everyone stunned with his speed. The blonde pushes herself, thinking, let's go faster. Big race energy. The lead lichen howls, baring teeth, pumped for a showdown. Our masked guy prepares a sword attack with dramatic flair. He swings his sword, unleashing a massive, sweeping attack. Thanos' nightmare activates, hallucinations and pain for the lichens. The 3 lichens charge, but the masked hero stands his ground. Close up on the masked hero thinking, fast. As the action heats up, the masked fighter nails a critical strike on the beast. Like a boss move. Masked hero instantly takes out a group of enemies in style. The mysterious masked guy flashes a confident, almost cocky grin. Text reveals his secret move, Thanatos' Nocturne. This is about to get wild. The enemies are surrounded by dark energy, looking seriously freaked out. Suddenly, a fierce blonde warrior rushes in, eyes locked on the action. Yoon is shocked he wasn't far, but someone still defeated 3 enemies. The only word Yoon can think of is overwhelming. A teammate rushes in asking, Yoon, where are the monsters? The masked guy just casually suggests, shall we head to the next location? The masked man sprints off, leaving everyone looking stunned and confused. Yoon and her teammate can barely catch their breath. Let's go. Yeah, the masked man charges ahead like he's running from homework. He spots 4 new enemies but only has 4 minutes before cooldown. He decides to test his new gear, no skills, just raw power. The masked man unleashes a furious attack, slicing through the air. The beast takes a massive hit, letting out a wild roar of pain. Our masked hero slashes down, thinking about maximizing his sword attack power. The masked hero is absolutely loving this intense battle. The beast launches a sneak attack with sharp claws straight at our hero. Our masked swordsman spins in the air for another skillful strike. The beast catches the sword with its monster claw, eyes glowing with rage. The hero is shocked and thinks, you blocked? Not only that, but the beast immediately counterattacks with crazy speed. Our hero slashes back, cutting deep as the beast charges in again. He raises his sword high, ready to finish the beast in this epic moment. The beast charges in, teeth bared and absolutely furious. Masked guy watches as Yoon arrives, slicing through enemies with style. Yoon faces off with Beast Man. Her moves have everyone saying so cool. Masked guy realizes he might have missed a 4th monster behind him. Beast Man feels fear for once. Masked guy's power is actually terrifying. Masked guy gives a creepy grin. He's about to turn things up. Masked guy moves fast, slicing through the beast and whispers interesting. He stands calmly, as shattered enemies and sparkles fill the air. Spying a glowing spear, he figures, hey, it'll sell for big bucks. He watches Yoon dominate the fight, thinking, she's got this. I'll just chill. The blonde warrior is blocking attacks with enemies as a shield, next level defense. She swings her sword so fast, she hits enemies twice per attack. Our swordswoman looks epic, making combat look practical and awesome at the same time. The masked guy wonders if he should try using 2 swords now. He decides not to change. His current fighting style already fits him perfectly. After the battle, everyone compares their score and the masked guy checks in. The masked guy smiles and tells everyone, let's go. Time for the next adventure. As the group leaves, someone thinks, parties are actually pretty fun too. The 2 girls nervously wonder if the masked guy is angry right now. Only the top guild masters know this special emblem's mysterious secret. This is the only guild that actually got territory with just 7 members. Check out their base, the Grand Hero Guild House, also called Istine Castle. Sunny, the legendary rank, is beyond bored without her friend Rin around. She lists off where everyone in the guild is, and she's left alone. Sunny sighs and wonders if it's finally time for her to play an alt character. Something catches Sunny's attention. She suddenly senses something unusual. A glowing portal appears, and Sunny realizes someone just arrived at the guild. Hyuna walks in and is surprised to find Sunny hanging out alone. Sunny is instantly overjoyed and hugs Hyuna, who just got there. Sunny asks about the hospital, and Hyuna explains she's juggling real life and gaming. Hyuna gets asked why her brother quit his job out of nowhere. Hyuna's friend is shocked. Her brother worked at S Electronics. Hyuna reveals her brother's new rank is probably over-heroic. Hyuna's friend thinks he should join their guild if he's that strong. Hyuna questions if her brother's skill matches these exceptional people. Her friend wonders if he'd stand out and mentions Rin's talented little sister. Hyuna's friend shares he hit level 30 in just one day. Hyuna doesn't believe it, but her friend insists he's not lying. Hyuna thinks a high-ranked class and level 30 in a day needs insane skills. Hyuna admits it's hard to believe, but maybe he's even stronger than Rin. Brown-haired girl looks shocked, like she just saw a plot twist. Two girls chat at dinner, joking that Rin Unni isn't that skilled. Red-haired girl suggests asking Rin Unni for help. Brown-haired girl agrees. Red-haired girl excitedly yells Rin Unni. Across the dinner table, Rin Unni is too busy gaming, leaves brown-haired girl completely puzzled. Red-haired girl admits Rin's busy. Brown-haired girl says they'll just ask later. They decide to hunt together instead, super pumped like it's an epic quest. Suddenly we cut to a mysterious blue cave. Adventure mode unlocked. Two new challengers sprint into the cave, chasing something unknown ahead. Boom. Their running boosts reaction speed, stats upgraded just like in a video game. The blonde girl runs through a blue cave, clearly panicked and desperate. The blonde girl thinks, yeah, he's definitely angry, peering into a creepy pit. Tears stream down as she realizes recruitment is probably off the tables. A masked guy sprints determinedly through the cave, sword ready at his side. The masked guy looks focused, probably thinking about what's waiting ahead. He faces a gang of weird, beastly cave monsters blocking his path. Masked guy counts his foes, 11 of them. I'll kill them all. The monsters realize he means business and start to freak out. The monsters rush at him together. He's totally outnumbered in this cave. He leaps into action, swinging his sword with zero hesitation. The clawed beast guys are charging right at us. This is insane. One of the monsters gets real close, showing off those huge teeth. Our hero activates Magic Bullet Barrage, ready to end this fast. Magic bullets fly everywhere, lighting up the night, targeting the monsters. The beast men drop one by one, smacked down in seconds. It's brutal. More angry monsters come charging, but they clearly didn't learn from round one. The masked hero smirks and says, that was good, like a total boss. He launches himself into a huge blue vortex, dragging the beasts with him. The hero dodges and plans his moves, thinking steps ahead of every monster. He reveals his strategy: just hit the others slightly and it's game over. I'm surrounded by monsters, but I'm slicing through like a blender. The red-eyed monsters are confused, asking, and they're mad because I ignored them. You can almost smell the monster ego. They scream, kill him, while I'm thinking, dang, they're fast. I reveal my secret attack, whispering, Thanatos' Nocturne. This is about to get wild. A dark orb appears right above the monster's head, magic about to drop. Monsters swarm in, glowing eyes everywhere, but I'm just standing there, completely chill. Fangs out. Monsters are charging at me like they want free pizza. Even more monsters rush in. I guess nobody told them I'm overpowered. The monster squad is coming from every direction, but I'm not worried at all. Two tough-looking guys run ahead, totally focused, danger lurking everywhere behind them. A masked hero comes diving from above, sword glowing with insane power. Our hero just wiped out 11 wolf humans in one swing and leveled up. He looks up, level up, but he's not even sweating yet. The masked guy is totally calm while covered in battle marks. He's confused. How did that massive battle give him such little experience? Two armored girls rush up, stunned as they spot our overpowered main character. The girls are exhausted from running, but our hero barely feels tired at all. The masked hero suggests taking a break. Instantly, both girls beg for one. The girls can't believe he just flexed on a level 40 in their guild leader. Two exhausted adventurers decide to rest before facing an elite monster boss. The sword girl says she can finally breathe again, major relief after fighting. They watch the masked guy train like 100 clones, all at once. The girls realize he's super strong, but nope, not about to train like him. Feeling guilty, both girls totally avoid looking at training guy's craziness. They think he's silently telling them to stop slacking and hurry up already. Masked guy experiments with his sword swings, figuring out how to get stronger. He tries some silly spinning technique, remembering this is a game, so physics don't matter. System alert. Crazy moves drain his HP. Turns out, even virtual life has consequences. Masked guy is hyped, practicing non-stop while the girls keep taking it easy. The girls are ready to hunt, but the masked guy offers more rest. They agree to hurry up and finish hunting so they can rest. Masked guy smiles, promising to slow down for the team's sake. He dashes off, and the hunt is officially on. Blonde girl is hyped. Finally a speed she can keep up with. The girls struggle to keep pace, starting to sweat bullets. One girl worries their leader is mad about their slow pace. Masked guy finds a new swinging technique while running ahead. Suddenly, a giant, terrifying lichen beast appears, roaring in their path. Masked guy sizes up the beast. This one's way stronger than before. 10 angry lichens appear, and this guy realizes he's in big trouble. Masked hero tells two armored girls to handle the ordinary lichens while he takes the elite. The blonde knight is confused why he's suddenly being nice. She's super tired though. The sword-wielding girl plans to impress the masked guy for a future guild invite. Masked hero drops in from above like a gaming ninja, ready to bring the heat. The blue lichen leader screams, ridiculous. He's not impressed with our hero's entrance. Masked hero lands fast, getting ready for a quick showdown. Blue lichen swings his claws, but our masked dude dodges like he's in the Matrix. An epic clash, claws versus blade. both moving insanely fast in close combat. Masked Hero unleashes a flurry of slashes. He's finally showing off his true skills. The beast dude gets slashed right in the arm, instantly getting furious. The masked swordsman faces off against the raging werewolf like brute. The masked guy unleashes his magic bullet barrage spell with total confidence. Magic bullets hit the beast in the face, making him even angrier. The beast screams, "I'll kill you," but the masked guy just trolls him. The beast charges with a roar, channeling his inner Hulk smasher vibes. Close up on the masked guy, totally unbothered and ready for the next move. With insane speed, the masked swordsman leaps straight toward the beast's head. Beast tries blocking, eyes wide, realizing this fight just leveled up fast. Close up of the beast's red eye, he tries to say, "ridiculous," but gets cut off. The masked hero lands a brutal blow, sending the beast flying backwards. The werewolf howls in pain as a message says, "critical strike." The werewolf glares, still standing, not ready to go down yet. Rage burns in the werewolf's eyes, he's thinking, "I'll definitely." The werewolf growls, vowing to kill the masked swordsman. The masked hero whispers, "Thanatos' Nocturne," unleashing his secret move. Dark energy cracks the werewolf's face. This is about to get wild. A red core appears, shattering and radiating dazzling light everywhere. You have defeated the corrupted werewolf. Victory messages light up as the beast dissolves. Level up. The masked hero shrugs. Apparently, beating a werewolf's just another Tuesday. Yoon absolutely destroys enemies with dual blades, attacking faster than a speeding bullet. Rina is precise and clean with every move, showing off insane accuracy. The masked guy is impressed, calling both Yoon and Rina pretty good. He notices something odd. Rina keeps stuttering during battle. What's up with that? Rina's thinking hard low stats mess up her control, and she needs to recruit him. An explosion of light wipes out the monsters, showing how crazy these two are. Yoon and Rina collapse, exhausted, breathing heavy, mission complete. Yoon's like, "Break time, right?" Rina agrees, both totally wiped from monster slaying. Suddenly, intense stares. Yoon and Rina realize asking for a break is risky business. The masked guy agrees, "Let's rest a bit before we go." Relief on everyone's faces. Rina and Yoon Nim admire Yun Sung Nim's dedication, even if it's kinda intense. Yun Sung Nim finally joins the group break, surprising the whole team. Yun Sung Nim decides he should probably chill out for once. Close up, suddenly Yun Sung Nim's eyes pop wide with pure shock. A sleep skill randomly activates for Yun Sung Nim, instant nap mode. A warning tells them he's about to be forced to sleep. Panic instantly rises. Another message appears. The team freaks out as Yun Sung Nim's character stays online. Now he's not just falling asleep, there's also sleepwalking. This game's got everything. Yun Sung Nim apologizes, blaming his greed for experience points for his downfall. His fist trembles with regret, realizing this legendary grind session is over. Our main guy wakes up exhausted and totally not ready for today. He debates hunting alone because it's so hard finding a good party. The scene shifts to a mysterious, glowing blue cave, the adventure spot. Two armored girls and our hero are gathered in this epic dungeon moment. The girls are surprised as our hero suddenly slumps forward in the cave. One girl wonders if he's really sleeping in the middle of danger. She thinks he just looks super tired after all that monster hunting. But before you know it, he's on his feet, making them jump. The girls are confused. He barely rested a minute before standing again. A pop-up explains his somnambulism skill auto activates when he falls asleep hunting. Three adventurers enter a cave and suddenly spot a swarm of bats. The guy sprints ahead, leaving the girls tired after just 30 seconds. The girls Yoon and her friend race after him, speedrun style. The two knights sprint forward, clearly shocked by something crazy ahead. They discover a treasure pile. Someone defeated monsters but left all the loot behind. Blonde Knight guesses his inventory is full and suggests picking up the loot for him. While collecting, they notice rare items. This was definitely not a normal fight. They realize an elite monster was killed. Why ignore super rare drops? The girls decide they need to catch up with the mystery player before losing him. After chasing for 10 in-game hours, they're still deep in the dungeon grind. Warning pops up. They've played 25 straight hours and are starting to pass out. Exhausted, both girls just want to rest, but level up. Grinding never stops. Blonde Knight admits she's leveling up from his kills, but this is kinda overkill. The blonde girl's eyes pop wide open. She's just spotted something crazy. The armored girl shouts, "Honey, look over there," and points excitedly. The second girl freezes with shock, eyes wide. What did her friend just see? Dramatic text pops up the boss room. Time to get serious. The team stands before a massive door, shocked they reached the boss room so fast. Blondie grins. I feel like we're setting an incredible record, while her friend looks confused. All three adventurers approach the daunting door, but something just feels wrong. The second girl greets Hyun Sung Nim, apologizing for running late to the showdown. A mysterious guy places his hand on the cracked, ancient boss room door. The second girl nervously asks if someone is angry, promising to return picked up loot. The party gathers, nerves taut, ready to enter the dangerous and mysterious boss room. There's no turning back now. Nobody can leave or use scrolls until they defeat the boss, Cerbus, locking everyone into this deadly encounter. The team faces the decision: enter Cerbus room, the werewolf who lost his soul, or stay paralyzed by fear. The blonde girl panics. Wait, no, I don't want to enter the boss room. But it's already too late. As the group falls in, someone shouts, let's rest a little. But the system interrupts. Party leader Hyunsung has officially opened the boss room door. Bad news, Cerbus, the soulless werewolf boss, has awakened, and he looks more terrifying than they ever imagined. The system drops a warning: Cerbus has gotten much stronger from being left alone for so long, raising the stakes. The drop rates and XP are doubled if they beat Cerbus, but that only matters if they actually manage to survive. Hyunsung steps up, swords ready, as everyone else questions whether he is truly capable of soloing this monstrous boss. The girls blame each other for the risky door opening, while Hyunsung's mask hides his thoughts. Can he pull off the impossible? The camera zooms in on a neat shelf, giving homey gamer vibes. Hyunsung sighs, thinking about his narcolepsy during boss fights and party hunts. Hyunsung worries about falling asleep after clearing dungeons and meeting new party members. Motivated, Hyunsung sits at his PC, planning solo hunts for high-level monsters. Right as he starts, his phone rings. It's Jaewon calling him. Hyunsung answers, surprised to hear Jaewon sounding exhausted on the other line. Jaewon insists it's nothing, just that he's been awake for ages. Shocked, Hyunsung learns Jaewon's been up for 2 days straight, legendary gaming stamina. Jaewon almost dozes off, grabs an energy drink, and tells Hyunsung it's not urgent. Jaewon, smiling, assures Hyunsung he's fine, then changes the subject to a past boss fight. The main guy wonders if he's actually facing a real boss right now. He remembers the only boss he's fought before: an angry orc shaman spirit. On the phone, he's shocked. There's a video of him killing Berserk Carrick. He freaks out because he doesn't even remember fighting Carrick at all. His friend asks if he forgot, while our guy nervously blames his situation. The friend points out his game style change, thinking of making it a video theme. The friend is confused. Why doesn't he remember his own gameplay style? He admits the controls felt more thoughtful, almost like he played calculated chess. Normally he's crazy wild, but versus Carrick, he fought like a chill, fair gentleman. Our hero questions himself. Was he actually fighting like a gentleman out there? Glasses guy explains a strategy that suffocates the opponent, giving them no chance. The main character hears he plays like a knight and doubts it's his style. Someone asks if he's mentally alright, joking he's being treated like a crazy person. Our hero claims an AI took over during his match, not him. They're shocked. AI skills playing for you? But it's been more stressful than helpful. The friend thinks he's sick, but he's fine. Just send the game footage. The main character says AI control doesn't feel much different than his own play. The friend suggests wearing black or white masks, Jekyll and Hyde style. He's confused. Wait, am I the evil Hyde? Shouldn't I be Jekyll? The friend suggests a nickname to match the split personality concept, and he'll consider it. He gets an email titled, Berserk Carrick's raid video, with a huge attachment. The main character feels a bit embarrassed to watch his own highlight reel. He's caught off guard, eyes wide, realizing this footage is actually of him. This is me? He can't believe how cool he looks in the video. Video shows him in a mysterious mask, looking straight up legendary and intense. Suddenly, there's a giant armored beast, chains flash, things are about to get wild. He notices his mask looks different and wonders why it turned white. He blames Jaewon, the editor, for the mask color change, classic concept edit. The muscular beast is totally chained up, still looking fierce but very stuck. He thinks, wow, this editing style is way different, I gotta take some notes. Our main guy realizes he learned more from YouTube than real battles. He smirks, thinking this random video taught him everything he knows. This dude is actually enjoying the chaos. He thinks it's super fun now. Suddenly, a monster with jaws bigger than my bank account appears. The masked guy's friends are freaking out, but he looks totally calm. The werewolf monster shows up, giving him props for being so brave. But then the wolf calls him an arrogant human, and that escalated fast. The beast claims he's still strong, even without a soul. Talk about confidence. The monster lunges at the masked guy, looking scarier than my final exam. The girl heroes panic, thinking this might be the end for their squad. The werewolf crashes down, forcing the two girls to dodge fast. Sword hero clashes with werewolf, shocked that his enemy blocked everything. The werewolf leaps with massive power, shaking the whole battlefield. The two girls stare up, fear in their eyes as danger lands. Sword hero charges back to the fight, teammates face the werewolf together. The girls spot the enemy, tension grows as energy explodes around them. The werewolf towers over the two heroes, they realize they're in real danger. Gold projectiles fly at the werewolf, the two girls launch a surprise attack. The werewolf takes a hit, but he's still grinning and looking angrier. The werewolf mocks their attacks and threatens, alright, I'll start by killing you first. The masked challenger's eyes lock in, ready for an epic showdown. Two sword-wielding opponents react as a massive attack slices through the air. Masked hero and giant beast leap off the ice, it's an all-out chase. Our masked guy slashes at the beast, leaving a serious mark. The beast roars, eyes wild, he's not backing down for anything. The masked hero charges in, fists and magic colliding in a huge burst. The beast swings with crazy speed, claws spinning, aiming right for the hero. A boot slams into the beast's side. Talk about a surprise kick. The beast winds up, muscle flexing, for a monstrous punch at the hero. The clash spins out onto a frozen wall, both still in this wild, icy brawl. Two girls are amazed by the hero's epic move during the battle. The giant werewolf boss jumps down, shouting, "Die," at the masked hero. The furious werewolf charges, teeth bared, ready to absolutely destroy everything. The masked hero confidently snaps his fingers, preparing to unleash a secret skill. The werewolf suddenly takes a critical hit and realizes it's a fatal blow. Notification appears. Cerbus the werewolf is stunned. Hero takes full control. The masked hero moves fast, determined to finish this wild beast for good. The hero lands a sword strike, and Thanatos' nightmares gets activated. Cerbus, the werewolf, starts to hallucinate and feels wild pain from nightmares. The hero goes for a follow-up attack, spinning his blade with insane energy. The wolf beast gets slashed, shocked as blood sprays from the wound. The wolf creature staggers while the sword fighter stands ready for more. The swordsman taunts the wolf, saying not even destruction will satisfy him. The infuriated wolf beast can only stammer, barely containing its rage. The swordsman drags his weapon as the werewolf collapses to the ground. With a powerful slice, the swordsman launches an icy wave straight at the beast. The wolf realizes the swordsman's black lightning move takes time to activate. The wolf is hit by a barrage, muttering "no way." In disbelief at the pain, the wolf wonders why the swordsman used such a weak attack first. The wolf appears confused as the swordsman keeps walking away, not turning back. The masked hero slashes down on the werewolf with incredible force. The werewolf thinks, that horrible black lightning isn't coming. I'm safe, but wait, now he thinks, if I take hits, black lightning will appear again. The werewolf goes wild, slashing non-stop, trying to keep the hero away. Bleeding, the werewolf panics. Why isn't the hero using that lightning? The masked guy just snaps his fingers like he's about to flex on TikTok. Black lightning strikes. The werewolf takes a massive, critical, game-ending hit. System alert. Cerbus the werewolf just got stunned for 10 whole seconds. Cerbus's face says it all. He knows he can't win this round. The hero stands over Cerbus, as the werewolf admits, "I have lost." The beast charges in, but the hero strikes him down with incredible speed. The hero dashes ahead. The beast admits he's trapped by black lightning. The masked hero knows the challenge just leveled up. It won't be easy now. Sword drawn. The masked hero faces off against the furious monster, ready to fight. Cerbus, the werewolf who lost his soul, is getting seriously angry. Now Cerbus is not just mad, he's powering up and getting stronger. Boss fight alert. The game just switched to a hardcore two-phase battle. Cerbus' eye glows with an insane, almost hypnotic rage. The hero dodges, but now Cerbus is swinging wildly, even more dangerous. Hyunsung channels pure power for a game-changing attack. This could end the fight. Cerbus tries for a brutal claw strike, but Hyunsung dodges right under. The blonde companion is totally shocked, saying, "That's incredible." Hyunsung lands far away while Cerbus's claws smash into the ground. Cerbus roars and lunges, but Hyunsung stands strong and focused. The blonde companion notices Cerbus isn't using black lightning, guessing distance blocks his power. One blonde companion suspects Hyunsung is using a clever fake-out move. His method of trapping Cerbus feels different. He's actually using two unique play styles. Cerbus grins, wondering what move Hyunsung will make next. Hyunsung uses Sabbath of the Dead, God, at level 1, unleashing a powerful effect. Another message: Cerbus will fall asleep for 1 whole minute with his soul lost. The chains bind Cerbus, forcing him to stop moving. He's totally trapped. Cerbus, the werewolf who lost his soul, realizes this is his end. This dungeon hasn't been conquered in ages. Hyunsung just broke a world record. Suddenly, the monster's awakening ends and that experience bonus vanishes. Hyunsung stands silent and exhausted, swords at his sides. The two blonde companions approach, speechless at Hyunsung's display of power. The armored blonde wonders if Hyunsung passed out from exhaustion. The other blonde figures since he soloed the boss, he deserves the rest. Hyunsung just snores away, totally knocked out from his epic victory. Joe Mowu checks his phone, clearly stressed about Hyunsung's progress. Joe Mowu calls another department, introducing himself as the user management team's leader. He's told preparations aren't done, but they need updates. The Empire's situation is tense. Suddenly, they get notified. User Hyunsung has reached level 50, and everyone's amazed. Right now things are quiet, but a survey corps might show up at any time. Joe Mowu says there's no way the Emperor will ignore the new events. They check Hyunsung's status. He's completely knocked out, narcolepsy feature active for 7 hours. Vanilla is a stunning city inspired by Venice, packed with users and level 100 monsters. For now, the order is to keep watch. If anything crazy happens, contact the development team leader. The team nervously watches as Hyunsung still hasn't woken from narcolepsy. Karen the Iron-Blooded Monarch is unpredictable. His decisions could change everything. If Karen ignores the event and sends local leaders, Hyunsung could beat the Survey Corps. Dornome, a selfish and greedy merchant, is Vanilla's mayor. Luckily, he's not a big threat. That monster? It's Aquilior, the terrifying snake wyvern. The Empire could split apart with no one strong enough to stop Aquilior. When Hyunsung hits level 50, a mysterious chained woman will get a quest too. The user management team analyzes a legendary class heading for Aquilior's sealed castle. Mowu desperately hopes the heroes can prevent Aquilior's resurrection with teamwork. Joe Mowu prays, pleading for someone to stop the big threat in time. Karen stares intensely, his presence commanding absolute respect from everyone around. The vassal is terrified, realizing one mistake here dooms his people too. Karen thinks it's wild that such a scared guy is his vassal. The vassal panics even more as Karen questions him harshly. The vassal scrambles, promising to tell Vania's mayor to handle the new threat. Karen casually dismisses the relieved, trembling vassal from his sight. The user management team celebrates the vassal's survival, legendary dodge skills right there. Alone, Karen wonders why all his subordinates fear him, even if he's never been cruel. He crushed every enemy, never forgave prisoners, and built an unmatched empire. Now, he's shocked his own loyal guards fear him deeply. The emperor glares, calling his frightened followers pathetic fools. He wishes someone in his court could actually be entertaining for once. Secretly, he dreams of escaping the palace, but chaos would follow. He sighs, realizing the whole country would panic if he disappeared. Suddenly, he decides there's something else he could do instead. Maybe it's time to take a walk, especially with news from Vania. He thinks that even level 100 monster zones would still be boring. Suddenly inspired, the emperor shouts excitedly, "That's it." He grins, deciding to host a massive event for the empire. The emperor hopes the fights will be more entertaining than his courtiers. A fief is too much, a treasure from storage sounds better now. If the winner surprises him, it'll be even more fun. This event brings together every player out to make their mark. A gigantic event is about to erupt, all because of one NPC emperor. He's realizing his control style is what makes him unique in battles. Laying back, he blames his boredom on narcolepsy, literally falling asleep. Suddenly, something on his screen snaps him out of it. He swerves to get a closer look at the new ad. He lights up, learning physical shape impacts his in-game control. He's standing outside, thinking, I signed up at the gym, time for the next step. He arrives at a shabby door, wondering if this is the place and presses the buzzer. A rugged older man, the instructor, peeks out suspiciously and asks who it is. Hyunsung smiles confidently and announces he's here to learn martial arts. He notices weapon racks and loves the high ceiling, perfect for training. The instructor asks if he's finished looking. Hyunsung happily confirms he likes the place. The instructor grabs a spear and challenges Hyunsung to a practice round. With a smirk, the instructor dares Hyunsung to come at him. Hyunsung playfully accepts, joking and preparing to choose a weapon or use fists. Hyunsung picks a sword similar to his in-game weapon, ready to warm up. Hyunsung impresses the instructor by showcasing his kendo skills and sword control. The instructor is surprised, realizing these movements require both talent and dedication. Hyunsung looks focused and declares, I'm ready. The instructor launches a powerful spear attack, challenging Hyunsung to block it. Hyunsung's determination is noted. Instead of backing down, he charges forward. Hyunsung loses balance and stumbles, but determination flashes in his eyes. The instructor grins, seeing Hyunsung's tenacity under pressure. Hyunsung grits his teeth, quickly analyzing the gleaming spear tip in motion. He pivots hard and ducks low, dodging the strike by the narrowest margin. The instructor admires Hyunsung's precise and unpredictable moves, grinning at his potential before suggesting ending their intense sparring session here. Deciding to fully embrace the hide approach, Hyunsung asks to learn weapon techniques for his left hand while using a sword. Realizing Hyunsung likes messing with opponents, the instructor suggests using a dagger as a second weapon. Hyunsung is surprised. The instructor picks sword and dagger, and Hyunsung is quietly stunned at such a bold and unexpected new direction. Instructor teaches how to combine long sword attacks with swift dagger defenses, seamlessly blending offense and defense. The instructor further explains how dagger is faster and can help maintain balance while launching aggressive attacks. Hyunsung's determination grows, his eyes filled with anticipation at the promise of becoming a more unpredictable, dangerous fighter. The instructor nods, impressed by Hyunsung's drive and enthusiasm for refining his fighting style to its fullest potential. The lesson is about to begin, a new chapter in Hyunsung's journey toward mastering versatile, dual-weapon combat. With calm determination, the blonde knight channels her energy into her sword. She launches a devastating attack, slicing straight at Traeg's armored form. The knight's sword sends a powerful shockwave, slamming into Traeg with force. Traeg reels from her relentless strikes, struggling against her lightning-fast assault. She reflects on her struggle and admits she was way too cocky before. The two blonde companions ponder what to do as Hyunsung sleeps soundly nearby. They shake Hyunsung, yelling, but he's somehow sleeping through all their chaos. A glowing game message appears, surprising both blonde companions standing near Hyunsung. The two companions quietly ponder, left alone after Hyunsung's forced log out. She thinks any video of Hyunsung would go viral and help her meet him. Her companion calls out, Unnie, let's go together, but she dashes ahead. One girl asks why Rin Unnie is so fired up, the other can barely talk. The abandoned loot lies in eerie silence under a mysterious blue light. Hyunsung wakes up in the real world, feeling stiff and exhausted from gaming. He plans to look up some info at his computer before heading out to exercise. A castle quest opened up in Vania, and players are freaking out. Hyunsung remembers Vania, a gorgeous city, great for sightseeing, but busy with tourists. Rumors are swirling online about an evil, gangster-like guild controlling the city. Hyunsung decides that the guild drama doesn't impact him, at least for now. Hyunsung thinks he should squeeze in some exercise soon, just to stay sharp. More online posts reveal the superhuman guild snatched up the quest. People are not happy. Fired up from practice, Hyunsung can't wait to jump back into the game and test his skills. Hyunsung grins, seeing his familiar menu screens. His adventure is ready to continue. Hyunsung celebrates his even stat gains and plans to buy more potions, determined to make the most of his upgrade. The city is lively and chaotic, full of gamers and hilarious NPCs crowding every corner, adding to the vibrant energy. Realizing it's more profitable, Hyunsung decides to sell directly to the eccentric merchant, hoping to maximize his loot's value. The merchant offers a big payout, and Hyunsung looks for his useless items, excited by the unusual opportunity. Transaction complete, Hyunsung gets double the gold compared to usual store prices and happily pockets his newfound wealth. Suddenly, Hyunsung notices an unusual flood of notifications popping up before him, signaling something significant has just triggered. The quest is for a god-tier class. Hyunsung is both amazed and thrilled at the chance to reach legendary heights. The quest window appears, ominous and epic, definitely not your average beginner quest, and Hyunsung feels the stakes rising. His quest is to find Thanatos' lost disciple by hunting for traces across the continent, setting Hyunsung on a legendary journey. The first trace is in a castle east of Vania, guarded by the sealed serpent Aquilior. Hyunsung's adventure starts now. Researching online, he finds out there's fierce competition, other guilds want the prize, and losing isn't an option. Paranoid, Hyunsung questions how losing 52 levels instantly is even sane, but the risks are as huge as the rewards. But the rewards, god authority and relics, are just way too good to pass up, making any risk seem worth it. Wildly excited, Hyunsung knows he must claim these legendary prizes for himself, sprinting toward Vania, fired up for his first god-class quest. Vania's main plaza is packed with excited adventurers recruiting teammates and seeking quests. Hyunsung realizes the Survey Corps hasn't left yet and decides to move fast. Hyunsung gets laughed at by other players for his plain clothes. Armor and weapons sparkle. These high-level players look impressive and intimidating. Hyunsung compares himself beginner's shirt, pants, boots, no accessories, just hobo vibes. Hyunsung decides he needs armor before facing other users, not just monsters. He spots a store proudly advertising some epic-looking armor for sale. Now fully equipped, Hyunsung dashes toward the castle, ready for action. With a confident grin, Hyunsung declares, God's authority, and speeds up his run. Meanwhile, at Mayor Dornome's private mansion, plans are being set in motion. Dornome, looking confident and flashy, prepares to get down to business. Guildmaster Reiner of Superhuman Guild flatters Dornome, taking all the credit. Dornome eats up the praise, loving Reiner's flattery and declaring him his favorite. But Reiner can barely tolerate Dornome, thinking he's annoying but necessary for profit. Reiner admits he'll work with Dornome, since big profits make up for the hassle. With numbers almost ready, Reiner's team is set to head out today. Dornome hands Reiner a dazzling badge, a symbol of his new authority. Reiner is pumped, bowing and eagerly thanking Dornome for the powerful gift. Dornome wraps things up, telling Reiner he's counting on his leadership to succeed. The noble excuses himself, leaving the scheming subordinate alone to plot his opportunity. He endures humiliation, dreaming of replacing Dornome as mayor if things go well. Driven by greed, he grins, eager to claim power and wealth after the castle quest. Guild manager Adol checks applicants, amazed by a player revealing his powerful level 95. The quest details pop up, revealing big rewards, but failure means losing prestige. One participant mutters, "Stupid bastards," unimpressed by the quest's risks and requirements. Uncertainty hangs in the air as the next arrival, mysterious and cloaked, approaches the registration. The narrator realizes Han Seo-ah's beauty is mostly real due to game restrictions. The blonde knight flirts and promises Han Seo-ah a good role. She's unimpressed. Annoyed, Han Seo-ah decides to ignore the blonde knight and focus on her quest. The blonde knight quickly calls for the next applicant, already uninterested in the last one. The knight gives a bored, half-lidded stare, showing total lack of enthusiasm. Hyunsung appears for his turn. The knight notes the masked look, wonders if it's a gimmick. The knight dismisses Hyunsung rudely, handing him a badge with a sigh. Angry, the knight swears revenge on Hyunsung for not saying thanks, then yells for the next. The user management team silently monitors Hyunsung's location and progress. One team member is shocked at the situation, completely flustered. They lament that two key players just barely missed meeting each other. The team realizes progress would be smoother if Hyunsung worked with the other user. A manager shouts about fate, frustrated that Hyunsung has the Reaper's chains. The team watches as Hyunsung doesn't interact with the mysterious cloaked woman. A staff member sighs, questioning why Hyunsung didn't cooperate with someone important. The team leader explains it's understandable for Hyunsung to be cautious right now. They justify leaving quickly since the two users don't recognize each other yet. Another staffer confirms Hyunsung and Han Seo-ah had different quest goals. He just hopes and prays nothing else messes up now. Hyunsung decides to stick with the guild only until he sees the castle, then bail. He notices the guild interviewer keeps glaring at him from up front. Flashback. Hyunsung recalls his less than friendly registration with the interviewer. Hyunsung thinks he irked the interviewer by speaking too casually at sign up. The blonde interviewer is shocked Hyunsung won't look away or act afraid. Guildmaster Reiner privately messages, planning to ditch the rest and grab loot early. Adol, his sidekick, can't believe Reiner wants to leave the whole team behind. Reiner claims all quest authority due to his badge and wants to thin the party. Reiner tells Adol to secretly follow him and keep up until he gives the word. Adol realizes Reiner plans to fool not just the city but their own teammates. Adol worries he'll be blamed if things go wrong, plus Han Seo-ah is nowhere around. The interviewer swears vengeance on Hyunsung, who already suspects a sneak attack tonight. Hyunsung wonders about the long break, thinking it's odd, and discusses logging out to rest for a while. A campfire blazes, casting shadows, signaling the official start of their long and much-needed rest period tonight. Hyunsung sits by the fire, deep in thought, feeling uneasy and sensing that something is definitely off. Suddenly, he receives a class quest message: narcolepsy is sealed for now, offering temporary relief. Relieved, Hyunsung decides to act before resting. He thinks this is the perfect time for an ambush. He walks into the forest, unnoticed by most, while a sneaky knight grins, thinking Hyunsung is entering a trap. Darkness falls. Hyunsung stands silently in the woods, completely alert for any sign of danger around him. The cocky knight thinks Hyunsung is disrespectful, underestimating him, and plans to teach him a harsh lesson. As the knight attacks, he suddenly hears a mysterious chain sound echoing through the dark trees and hesitates. The knight feels unnerved by Hyunsung's calm stare, his confidence making the knight realize something sinister is happening. The blonde knight realizes there's no chain in Hyunsung's hand, confused. Suddenly, ominous chains appear and bind the blonde knight, catching him off guard. Hyunsung glances back, surprised by what's happening behind him. System messages reveal the chain attack deals true damage, stunning its victim. Hyunsung is totally startled and tries to figure out what just happened. The blonde knight's eyes widen in shock as the chain's power overwhelms him. The system confirms the knight was killed, with a harsh 24-hour login penalty. A woman in a black cloak emerges, admitting she followed to prevent player killing. The mysterious woman asks Hyunsung if he's alright after intervening in the fight. Hyunsung is left confused and cautious about what just happened in her role. He realizes her class is at least legendary grade, not your everyday player. The woman suggests they move somewhere less remote, but Hyunsung politely declines. Hyunsung quickly cuts off the conversation, planning not to reveal information to her. The woman, left behind, decides she must be cautious as a powerful skill is at stake. The scene cuts to Inferno HQ, headquarters of those monitoring the main events. Jo Mo-woo, the team leader, thinks Hyunsung's solo judgment is understandable. It's revealed Hyunsung and Han Seo-ah have different quests and goals in idea. Hyunsung's quest is to find Thanatos' trace, while Seo-ah aims to stop Aquilior. Jo Mo-woo gets a bad feeling, realizing things are about to get much crazier. The break is over. The entire camp mobilizes, all eyes on the prize. Someone calls Sengho, revealing in disbelief Hung, "I died in-game." The player rants about the masked guy in Survey Corps who set a deadly trap. The team leader hurries to log in. He's going to check things out himself now. Frustrated, the leader dives back into the capsule, calling his friend an idiot. The superhuman guild chat lights up with panic. Someone's targeting them. Adol is down. Rainer's on high alert, scanning for the masked threat among his group. He vows revenge. If Reiner can outmaneuver Hyunsung, he'll gain power and a noble title. Seo-ah reads the quest details, feeling frustrated by its confusing instructions. She wonders why she got such an unfair quest, realizing she must guard the castle. Seo-ah suddenly notices Hyunsung in the crowd, drawing her attention. People speculate why the superhuman guildmaster is specifically watching Hyunsung. Seo-ah decides she will protect Hyunsung, feeling responsible for his situation. They realize 35 in-game hours passed, equal to 7 in real time. He wonders if their obvious surveillance is a ploy to make him react. Hyunsung realizes he's way faster, wonders if the others are really that slow. Hyunsung regrets not dealing with this sooner, instead of worrying about his ally. Suddenly, Hyunsung realizes the enemy probably got info from someone who logged out. Hyunsung faces the group and realizes he's surrounded. He's in trouble now. The knights demand Hyunsung tell them his ally's identity, putting him on the spot. Hyunsung gets ready to fight back, preparing to test his new ability. Hyunsung attacks, shocking the fur-clad knight as he closes in fast. Hyunsung follows up with a ruthless counterattack, slashing through multiple enemies at once. Hyunsung ambushes a fur-collared warrior, catching him totally off guard. Hyunsung lands a brutal hit, but the warrior tanks it. Crazy high-level defense. The fur warrior warns his squad don't get hit critically or you'll be in big trouble. Rainer's squad panics, all charging Hyunsung at once for a full-on group attack. One opponent wonders, is Hyunsung a stealth type? He moves so unpredictably. They pick up on Hyunsung's poison using dagger and get suspicious of his offhand. The next moment, Hyunsung's blade finds its mark, delivering a devastating blow. Hyunsung thinks, maybe PvP farming isn't so bad after all, as he fights the warrior. Suddenly, an arrow streaks right at Hyunsung. Danger's coming from every angle now. Hyunsung draws a fresh dagger, prepping for the next blow. He slashes a fur-clad opponent, while nearby, another magic user charges up. A desperate knight yells block. As Hyunsung's assault intensifies, Hyunsung faces off with an armored, grinning knight in close quarters combat. The knight is surprised as Hyunsung counters and seizes the upper hand. Hyunsung skillfully disarms his opponent, leaving them stunned and exposed. Blinded by speed, the knight tries to counter, but Hyunsung's already at his back. In the chaos, a mage launches colorful spells, sowing more confusion in the ranks. A blonde, armored warrior struggles, clutching his weapon and gasping Keug. An archer gets hit by the dark power, writhing as the corruption sinks in. Another enemy's face twists with fear, calling Hyunsung a devil as darkness spreads. Hyunsung grins, having prepared several daggers for these very situations. A furious heavy fighter swings, but Hyunsung anticipates and dodges instantly. Hyunsung unleashes a spinning attack. The system flashes critical strike. Both knights freeze. Hyunsung's skill outpaces their desperate teamwork attempt. One knight yells, "Devil bastard," unable to process Hyunsung's unrelenting offense. System messages confirm Heman Warrior and Yasuo are dead. Hyunsung grabs Sops. Arrows zip past Hyunsung, but he's still dodging like a pro. Another elegant slice. Hyunsung keeps his momentum at max speed. Arrows whiz by, but Hyunsung just stands unfazed, eyes on the next target. Two armored warriors look on terrified. One screams, "He's crazy." Hyunsung flashes a winning face beneath the mask. "See ya," before vanishing. Points explode on screen. Hyunsung racks up +3 DP, again and again. Hyunsung stops his recording, thinking the best part was slicing that arrow. He picks up new loot and realizes chaos if he returns to camp like this. Jackpot. Hyunsung gets a topographic map of Vania showing the castle's exact location. Hyunsung finds it weird guild members have the map, not just the guildmaster. Hyunsung instantly accepts quitting the Survey Corps quest. No hesitation, all confidence. He's pumped. No reason for him to stick with the Survey Corps anymore. Suddenly, a mysterious figure with a dagger steps into Hyunsung's emptied spot. Elsewhere, another player realizes Hyunsung used a decoy, outsmarting enemies again. The black-haired woman ponders, what is Hyunsung truly after? Wild beasts in the forest are hit by the projectiles. Chaos erupts. Hyunsung activates his skill, Thanatos' Nocturne, unleashing darkness on enemies. Outrunning the danger, Hyunsung speeds deeper into the forest. He spins around, bracing himself, as a new threat approaches fast. Hyunsung hears something suspicious in the distance, but wonders if he's just imagining things and continues forward. Deciding it was probably nothing, Hyunsung takes off running through the forest, focused on his mission. Hidden behind a tree, the black-haired woman observes him, amazed and curious about Hyunsung's incredible skill. She closely analyzes his black lightning skill, thinking to herself that it looks insanely powerful and unique. She estimates Hyunsung's mysterious power as at least hero grade, and maybe even legendary, something truly rare. Observing his mastery, she even considers the possibility of recruiting Hyunsung for her own ambitious guild. She's shocked by his flawless dodging and advanced sword technique, even wondering if he might be able to use chains too. Meanwhile, the guild chat erupts in panic about losing their rare gear and precious maps after fighting against Hyunsung. Alone in his bed, the anxious guildmaster tries to strategize, staying up late to plan what to do next. He worries intensely about Hyunsung having their map, knowing it could change everything for the future of his guild. Reiner considers bringing a separate group of fast players to win the race. He analyzes enemy levels, aiming for group members between level 150 and 200. Reiner prays there aren't more than 10 enemies to deal with tonight. The moon shines as the game's night drags on, tension rising. Hyunsung reacts with surprise, sensing something unexpected up ahead. Hyunsung grins, confident he can outpace them if they're under level 200. Hyunsung remembers Jaewon's advice, PvP content is trending on YouTube right now. Hyunsung spots the enemy group camping and knows this is his moment. He deduces their close positions mean they're the guildmaster's elite subordinates. Hyunsung sticks to his strategy, convinced he's got the perfect build to win. He steps from the shadows, eyes glowing, determined, I'll win. The fight erupts in a burst of explosive, fiery action. The squad laughs off rumors, convinced no single person could actually defeat them all. Someone calls Guildmaster Reiner a coward, and no one wants to stay on guard duty. Suddenly, a mysterious magical phenomenon stuns everyone and sets them on alert. Chaos erupts as they're hit with a charm skill. The group is being ambushed. Out of nowhere, the masked genius launches a surprise attack, taking the upper hand. Now hit with Nightmare, they're trapped in hallucinations and agony for 5 seconds. One guy gets wrecked by a shockwave punch, pain and panic setting in. The explosion leaves players writhing, consumed by the spreading darkness. Notifications roll in. Croc is dead, 100 DP gained, and stats boost by 20. He stays alert, noticing reinforcements arriving faster than expected. Hyunsung smirks in the dark, plotting his next surprise entrance. The guild demands Hyunsung show himself, but he teases, just try to find me. Hyunsung hides, planning to trap the enemy team by locking them in battle mode. The team gets hit by preemptive strike notification. Now they're stuck in battle mode. 10 minutes later, everyone is visibly frustrated from Hyunsung's hit and run tactics. The main knight erupts in a furious rage, demanding Hyunsung show himself and fight. The angry knight contemplates if he should take drastic action to force Hyunsung out. Hyunsung makes his entrance, calm and ready, drawing his sword with confidence. Hyunsung unleashes purple lightning, paralyzing and devastating the entire enemy party. The main knight and others fall, defeated and foaming at the mouth, no match for Hyunsung. The screen explodes with color, confirming Hyunsung's total victory over the guild. Hyunsung stands over the remains, noting that Guildmaster Reiner is out for 5 days. Relieved, Hyunsung logs out, thinking she's preoccupied with the Survey Corps. A bright, sunny day shows a peaceful break from all the chaos. His sister complains about a fast-paced guildmaster, making leveling stressful. She reveals the guildmaster, once careful, suddenly ramped up the hunting speed. Hyunsung grins. His sister may complain, but she clearly enjoys it. He wonders if so few members means the guild is struggling. Not all guilds are like the Superhuman Guild. Hers just plays to enjoy. Hyunsung learns that outside of raids, members mostly do their own thing. She playfully invites Hyunsung to join her guild, but he declines. His sister's thought, so close, I almost convinced him to join. Hyunsung secretly wants to level up to protect his sister's reputation. He heads out, determined to train and get stronger. Hyunsung regrets not being able to use the Reiner fight footage. He decides the 5-man squad fight will make better content. Alright, let's send this. Hyunsung submits his awesome highlight reel. Apparently, the Superhuman Guild made a huge mistake. On a talk show, guests discuss the guild's rise in reputation and its recent problems. She calls out the guild's actions as a massive scam. The panel admits Superhuman Guild couldn't stop the betrayals in their team. I am way more concerned about that mysterious woman I saw earlier at the gym. I start thinking, has she managed to get a map yet? Is she an enemy or just a temporary ally in all of this confusion? Somebody's furiously typing at a keyboard. It's go time. The next move is about to begin. No matter what, my top priority is to reach the castle before anyone else. Flashback. She looked honest but fought with ruthless, brutal moves. Nothing about her was like a traditional knight. I steady myself. Mind focused, goals clear. The path to the castle will truly reveal who is friend or foe. This guy adapted insanely fast. People are already freaking out watching him. Suddenly, someone announces a brand new viral video just hit the internet. The whole crew rushes over, certain the video will go #1. The instructor observes, stunned by this kid's natural motor skills and power. The speed at which this guy learns, grabbing new skills instantly, amazes everyone. On top of his crazy talent, he's intensely determined. Even without items, he's unstoppable. He tries pumping himself up. With this spear, I can win, right? Nobody has ever learned so fast. The prodigy stands confident, ready for anything next. This is just the beginning. The instructor decides to stop practice since Jaewon hurt his palm. Jaewon looks at his bloody hand, realizing real fights are way more nerve-wracking. Jaewon grins, thinking that training like this is actually fun. The instructor tightly bandages up Jaewon's bleeding hand. The instructor insists Jaewon rest instead, worried about his injuries. Jaewon leaves, cheerful as ever, thanking his instructor for the hard work. He explains Jaewon started a video editing company and needs a catchy nickname. The group chats about uploading videos of Jaewon's 2 unique play styles. They're brainstorming a cool nickname, aiming for a strong 2-syllable vibe. Someone excitedly suggests the name Asura for Jaewon's gaming alter ego. They explain Asura, part myth, part animated legend, makes it an epic choice. Everyone at the table loves Asura, thinking it fits perfectly and sounds cool. Jaewon smiles, accepting his new nickname, fired up for his big moment. Late at night, Jaewon plans to get ahead of Reiner before he returns. With stretching done, Jaewon confidently sets off toward the castle's direction. Jaewon asks for clarification, but she glares intensely, saying the word you. Her meaning hits. She declares Jaewon can't go, and his heart skips a beat. The black-haired woman analyzes Hyunsung, impressed by his skills and control. Chaos continues. The woman sees Hyunsung taunting and playing with his enemies. The woman admits Hyunsung's skills always give her goosebumps, no matter what. She plans a break. An hour and a half should be enough to stay on Hyunsung's trail. Even if she misses him, her Traquan skull will track him. She'll watch from the trees. 30 hours in, she's slouched and admits, seems like he's sleeping. She finally shouts out in frustration, why isn't he coming? Why? After 2.5 in-game days, she looks completely drained and desperate. Suddenly, she spots the masked man in the distance, floating calmly towards her. Determined, the woman jumps down, stating she's going to talk to him herself. Furious, she confronts him, yelling, you, making the masked man panic. The masked man is in shock as she shouts, can't go. The two finally stand face to face in the open, sizing each other up. The woman wonders how she missed his presence and doubts she was hired by Reiner. He recalls the authority, he can never give up, thinking it's worth any risk. A spectator wonders why both seem to work against each other despite similar missions. Hyunsung doubts her, suspects she's hiding something, but decides to reveal his knowledge. Hyunsung's thinking, this is going to be easier than he ever imagined. Hyunsung proves his powers by chaining down a wild boar with Reaper's chains. The woman panics. Hyunsung somehow also has Reaper's chains, which should be impossible. She challenges Hyunsung, saying she must go to the castle for her class quest, demanding his trust. Thanatos is revealed as the strongest god in Idea, with possible dual legendary classes. Hyunsung explains the map as a reward for defeating superhuman guild members. The woman admits she tried to lure enemies for him to defeat and thanks him. Hyunsung knows she lured the target but is surprised she admits it. Hyunsung realizes she didn't react, so he decides to be more cautious. The woman thinks Hyunsung is truthful and apologizes for stalking, since he got the map. The woman says her quest is to block resurrection, but finds it vague and difficult. Hyunsung admits his quest details are clear, while the woman's mission is confusing. Hyunsung realizes the woman's quest is to stop resurrection, not find the trace. Hyunsung thinks she's honest, not fast enough to be lying, and empathizes. They discover they share a lot in common about their struggles. Hyunsung realizes the woman is being genuine with him right now. Hyunsung decides to keep his god rank class a secret. Hyunsung finally introduces himself. The woman reveals her real name, Han Seo. Han Seo asks why Hyunsung wears a mask. He explains it's for his YouTube persona. Seo thinks Hyunsung's cool even with the mask and says he can keep it on. Seo is surprised and flustered seeing Hyunsung's real face for the first time. They agree to team up on their similar quests, heading for the castle together. Seo is impressed by Hyunsung's looks, skills, and class, thinking he'd be a YouTube hit. Seo reminds herself to focus on the quest while Hyunsung tries to keep up. Hyunsung thinks he can't lose while running alongside Seo. Seo wonders why there's such a gap in their levels and wants to friend him. They shake hands and officially become friends in-game. Hyunsung sends Seo a friend request, making their new alliance official. The black-haired woman notes Hyunsung's strong willpower and vows to work harder too. Hyunsung and the black-haired woman stand before the castle's glowing gate, ready to enter. They try entering, but barriers slam down. Something's definitely wrong. A system message blocks the woman. She must guard the castle while Hyunsung takes a test. Hyunsung realizes he's the only one who can take the castle test due to his level. She explains this castle is perfect for Hyunsung's hunt, and it spawned from his achievements. But suddenly, a huge dark force seems to awaken nearby. Things just got way more intense. She activates full pathos, unlocking even more terrifying power and transforming into a new, more menacing form. She summons the Reapers with a spectacular Reaper summon skill, darkness bursting out as countless shadowy specters emerge. These specters block the castle from all potential intruders as the skeletal army stands ready for her command. She briefly breaks character, admitting her own skill set is creepy but acknowledges that it's extremely effective in this scenario. Suddenly, a monstrous dragon's skull appears above the battlefield. Something ancient and massive is slowly awakening beneath the ruins. Tension spikes as the woman recognizes the legendary Wyvern Aquilior standing tall in the crumbling darkness before her. The Wyvern Aquilior roars awake, its bone-shaking cry echoing, sending shockwaves through both the castle and everyone present. Something huge is about to unfold, as the castle is thrust into chaos and the legend of Aquilior comes alive again. Hyunsung sizes up a massive, evil-looking dragon statue towering above him. Hyunsung wonders if calling the dragon evil woke it up. He's sweating bullets. He unlocks the sealed Wyvern Aquilior and gets a surprise achievement. Hyunsung realizes this statue alone made him stronger. How powerful is this wyvern? A random desk appears, and he's told it's test time, 1 hour limit. The first question asks for Thanatos' full name. Hyunsung can't believe this is real. He smiles, clearly ready to improvise his way through this wild challenge. Laughing, Hyunsung announces he won't do the test. Harder games are more fun anyway. The test warns answer fast, or the challenge will become brutal. He prepares to face the punishment for ignoring every test question. Time's up. Hyunsung submits a totally blank answer sheet. Hyunsung grins nervously, waiting for his fate in the empty arena. Every answer is wrong, so Wyvern Aquilior's shadow doppelganger wakes up. Final test. The monstrous Wyvern doppelganger rises, towering over Hyunsung, ready to attack. Hyunsung realizes the doppelganger just got insanely stronger because of his failed quiz. The Wyvern attacks at crazy speed, smashing the ground where Hyunsung stood. Hyunsung dodges, thinking, if it steps on me, it's instant game over. Even without fear debuffs, Hyunsung's body trembles from that monstrous roar. Hyunsung faces the Wyvern's open jaws. Battle with the ultimate boss just exploded. Wyvern Aquilior smashes the ground, forcing Hyunsung to keep moving non-stop. Hyunsung realizes even shockwaves from attacks are draining his stamina fast. He decides to remove all armor and equipment, focusing only on dodging. With insane reflexes, Hyunsung narrowly dodges the dragon's giant tail strike. Aquilior spreads its wings, confusing and intimidating Hyunsung even further. The dragon's wings block escape routes, making it even harder for Hyunsung. Debris explodes around Hyunsung as he dodges attack after attack, barely hanging on. Only 5 minutes have passed, but Hyunsung feels like he's been dodging forever. Hyunsung braces behind rubble, face to face with an incoming inferno blast. Hyunsung braces himself, totally panicked, when a tidal wave of fire spews from the wyvern, incinerating the entire combat arena. Hyunsung knows staying still means death. He needs to keep pushing forward, so he grabs his weapons, ready to gamble it all next. The wyvern roars, but Hyunsung's non-stop attacks seem to actually be doing work, which makes Hyunsung smile. Finally, his attacks are working. He should have tried this strategy earlier. Transformed and armored, masked Hyunsung looks epic. Hyunsung unleashes Thanatos' Nocturne, black lightning crackling around the wyvern doppelganger, and lands a critical strike. The wyvern receives Thanatos' Nightmare, and is inflicted with hallucinations, though Nightmare only lasts 1 second due to the level difference. The brief Nightmare still disrupts the wyvern, giving Hyunsung a slim opening to press his attack despite knowing how outmatched he is. Hyunsung's masked face twists in frustration. 1 second isn't enough, and he knows he's screwed, yet he refuses to give up. Every move is a risk. Hyunsung exhausts his remaining resources, dodging fire and desperately aiming for another critical opportunity. As the arena burns, Hyunsung's fighting spirit refuses to break, even as the monster threatens to overwhelm him completely. In the heat of the raid, Hyunsung's last stand begins. No retreat, only a relentless push for victory against impossible odds. Tension builds as they worry Aquilior could resurrect and destroy the Korean server. Suddenly, alarms. The boss yells, it's using breath, as disaster strikes on screen. Cheering as Hyunsung dodges a deadly attack, someone marvels, he dodged it like that. The analysts discuss Hyunsung's clever tricks. He's using status skills to find an opening. Confusion rises as Hyunsung attacks with basics. The team can't see what he's planning. Someone recalls that key items should only drop after killing Aquilior, sparking concern. The staff anxiously hopes Hyunsung keeps dodging. The reward items shouldn't drop yet. The enemy pleads, why are you doing this to me? A fierce attack slashes toward the target, showing Hyunsung's power. The colossal wyvern doppelganger looms, but Hyunsung keeps his cool and stays agile. The wyvern screeches as Hyunsung's assault pushes it back, his mask smiling. Hyunsung inflicts nightmare status, causing the monster pain and hallucinations for a second. The status effect gets halved. Hyunsung realizes their level gap limits his abilities. He discovers a hard-to-reach weak spot while attacking the wyvern. Hyunsung's attacks land perfectly, critical strike after critical strike. The boss is in serious trouble. Hyunsung's Nocturne skill has been used 8 times. The boss still isn't dying. The wyvern charges an attack. Things are about to get explosive in here. Hyunsung activates Siren's Seduction, hoping to snag an opening on the boss. The wyvern is stunned. Did Siren's Seduction actually work on a dragon? Hyunsung's relentless attacks have dropped the boss to under 10% stamina. The wyvern roars. This is its ultimate berserk phase. No fear, right? Hyunsung triggers Sabbath of the Dead, shrouding the wyvern in ominous energy. Sabbath of the Dead fails to put the wyvern to sleep. Damage is doubled for a minute. The dragon's mouth glows. One hit from that and Hyunsung is toast. The boss unleashes a massive explosion. Hyunsung has to dodge or it's game over. Hyunsung stands tiny as Aquilior blasts the arena with devastating energy. The wyvern's threat level goes off the charts. Fiery power erupts from Aquilior's mouth, signaling an all-out attack as a gigantic wave of fire engulfs the battlefield. Hyunsung leaps into the blazing chaos with total confidence, swords at the ready, refusing to back down from the inferno. Hyunsung, masked and determined, braces to go full throttle for the final push as chaos swirls around him. Berserker's song lets him shrug off all damage and move like a maniac for 10 seconds, pure adrenaline as he attacks. He locks eyes with the boss and activates Thanatos' Nocturne, doubling his damage for the decisive killing blow. Hyunsung admits he thought he was doomed, but at this moment, he's absolutely overpowered and alive against all odds. As flames fade, Hyunsung stares at the ruined arena, already wondering what skill he'll need next for future battles. He's gained the coveted title, one who challenges the impossible, and a godly Thanatos skill, his next trump card. Suddenly, a mysterious figure greets Hyunsung, calling him, "My god," with a strange smile, shrouded in golden robes. The golden-robed stranger's identity is revealed Thanatos' disciple, presented as his imminent and awe-inspiring next challenge. With new powers unlocked, Hyunsung steels himself for a confrontation, realizing an even greater test now lies ahead. The disciple explains that reaching him means Hyunsung defeated the wyvern's doppelganger, an impressive feat that few achieve. The disciple cruelly mocks Hyunsung's anger, daring him to unravel answers for himself if he wants the truth revealed. The disciple assures Hyunsung he can pick whichever reward will help him the most in his current dire situation. Curious, he checks the second option, eyes widening, incredibly shocked at the game-breaking power he suddenly discovers. Cut to the Inferno user management team building, where the real-world staff panic. Hyunsung's power is one only top rankers achieve in a year. The admin realizes an unexpected legendary skill just dropped and worries about XP gain. The comforting thought is it stops him from leveling too fast, unless he's above level 100. Hyunsung receives Thanatos' lucid dreaming, an authority that changes the whole game. Hyunsung laughs, thrilled he can collect 2 legendary skills every month. The active skill is wildly overpowered, letting Hyunsung go all out for a minute. Thanatos' disciple praises Hyunsung's choice and teases a rematch at level 100. The castle is about to vanish. Hyunsung says goodbye to the disciple with a smirk. Hyunsung and Seoa escape just in time as the castle vanishes into digital shards. Hyunsung asks if Seoa knows about the disciple. She admits being tricked too. Hyunsung cheers as his quest is complete and wonders what his rewards are. Hyunsung and Seoa wait in suspense for his new skills to be revealed. Both are disappointed. The new skills don't look all that impressive. He's pumped. A legendary grade skill book. Even a dragon doppelganger counts as a real dragon. Killian's ring is super powerful, but Hyunsung isn't high enough level to use it yet. Hyunsung commits to using the skill book for a massive power boost. As the sun sets, Hyunsung and Seoa wish each other luck and say goodbye. Frustrated, Seoa complains her skill is useless and wishes for better luck. The heart boosts his intelligence and magic power by 500 and doubles intelligence efficiency. Hyunsung gears up with Belt of Dreams and Desert's Mirage, maximum flex mode engaged. His new stats screen is insane level 74, God class, and crazy magic stats. He's excited his magic is so strong, people will think he's actually a mage. Hyunsung flops onto his bed, planning to boost stats and savor the win. He smiles, deciding to end the legendary day on a victorious note. His friend tells him to take care of himself and not overdo work. They discuss uploading a viral video that had major impact and was short. He suggests the name Asura for its uniqueness and mythic vibe. They mention uploading a video of defeating a Firemall squad, noting style changes. The friend asks if there are more videos, wanting to keep uploading fresh content. He says he should wait before sharing the next big boss fight clip. The editor reassures him any video featuring him is worth editing and uploading. The glasses guy jokingly complains, saying he's a perfectionist with crazy standards for videos. The glasses guy asks his friend where he's hunting, and hears Vanilla. Glasses guy realizes Vanilla is a level 100 hunting spot, shocked by his friend's speed. The friend is level 74 but decides to slow down and play for fun. The friend says he wants a peaceful party hunt and to meet new people. He admits solo play got boring and he wants friends now. Glasses guy bursts out laughing, mocking his friend's sudden social skills. They decide to make a bet right there over a meal. He blames everything on the main character and vows to get revenge. With a unique rank class, he grins, promising ultimate revenge on the protagonist. We're in Vanilla at the Central Plaza Inn, where all the action begins. Hyunsung wakes up, earning points just for sleeping in game. Best job ever. He springs out of bed, ready to dominate the day with a fresh start. Hyunsung thinks the skill is epic, but wonders if it has a hidden use later. Hyunsung targets a communal quest, aiming for top rewards and maximum payout. He's all in, accepts the quest without hesitation, easy decision for a pro. Suddenly, someone greets Hyunsung. Do you remember me? Time for a surprise reunion. It's the guy Hyunsung once sold useless junk to, and he totally remembers it. Awkward. Mir asks if Hyunsung's here because of trouble with the superhuman guild. Hyunsung's just here for the hunt. Hyunsung happily agrees to join, not wanting to be rude with these perks. Hyunsung reassures Amir about his low level. He's got a rare rank class. Amir is jealous and jokes about being a merchant for cash. Hyunsung secretly thinks his rare rank comment worked perfectly. Amir tells Hyunsung not to worry, the new party should be friendly. The group heads to an inn or meeting place to gather up. Hyunsung introduces himself, asks for understanding as his level is low but rank is high. Kuma introduces himself as the party's friendly archer. Two mysterious players eye Hyunsung's cool new loot, thinking about stealing. The mysterious players keep staring at Hyunsung's gear, already scheming together. Fiang admires Hyunsung's sword, secretly chats about choosing a good target among the party. Luina is suspicious, thinking Hyunsung and Amir are perfect targets for getting robbed by the group. The party feels a surge of anticipation in the air as they set off on this dangerous, unpredictable adventure together.